go do that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Holy Holy who the writes this Gotta be insane. You know what? They must think mentally ill people listen to the show. Stop it and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan. Okay. Somebody cares. What a dumb comment. I'm sitting there laughing. Anne-Marie sits there quietly like a...
She doesn't even look at you, right?
Like a mouse. She's like, oh, my God, what's going on?
I'm just going to pretend it's not happening.
And Tim was the engineer. He just sat there, just waited. I'm sitting there laughing. I'm going, they think I'm mental. They think I'm mental. And I'm having a breakdown.
You know what? The thing is, you're making an excellent point. Who's going to go in and ask them?
I mean, all your points are valid.
I mean, I love our sponsors, and I'll ask the audience to do anything on their behalf, but no one's going to go in and say, hey, Perry.
You can't ask them to go in and ask for a New York store.
Please, we're begging you. There's not enough stores in Manhattan. Can you open one in New York?
Listen, Perry, I was thinking...
We need you in New York.
I'm not reading this.
There's an abandoned warehouse on 31st and 8th. You'd be perfect for it.
I went berserk.
We're dying for business.
By the way, Perry is not a bitch or a
Who is
bastard.
Perry? Is
I
there
don't know.
Perry Winkle?
I don't know. But I'm a fan of Perry Winkle, and I love it. I only think the copy was a little off. That's
You
all.
hope they open a store in Manhattan.
I actually do. I'd like to see the store. Go in and ask Perry for a store. Now it makes sense in light of that. Oh, man. I'm going to hang myself. So stop in and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan, New York City. What? Stop in and ask Perry to open a store in Manhattan. Who gives a f***? You c***. God damn this f***head. Holy mackerel, you f*** Perry bastard. Go in and ask Perry for a store in Aruba, too.
Yeah, ask us for a store in your state. Why should Vermont be the only one?
I felt bad for Perry because he's paying a lot of money for a commercial, and he should be represented properly. So that was my anger. You understand, Robin?
Of course.
No.
All for the sponsors.
Listen, I'm very grateful to our sponsors, and our sponsors are the lifeblood of this show, and I want everyone to go to Perry Winkle's and enjoy them in Vermont and support them and bring one to New York, for God's sake.
Hopefully there'll be one here soon.
I just had a breakdown. I was in a weak moment. I wasn't thinking. Okay, Zach, you're on the air. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Howard, what's up, man?
Hey, brother.
Listen, I was wondering if you could do me a favor. That Howard Dean clip that you have with the Rocky theme music, if you could play that again this morning, while you're not busy, you don't got any gas, I'd be in love, man.
Really? Okay, well, let's make that happen. Take me 2 seconds.
Oh, thanks, man.
Are we ready?
Yes. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
That sounds good. I just got to put it on speakerphone so my friend can hear, too.
All right.
Thanks, Howard.
Washington and Michigan, and then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. We will not give up. We will not give up in New Hampshire. We will not give up in South Carolina. We will not give up in Arizona or New Mexico, Oklahoma, North Dakota, Delaware, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan. We will not quit now or ever. We want our country back for ordinary Americans. And we're going to win in Massachusetts and North Carolina and Missouri and Arkansas and Connecticut and New York and Ohio.
Made up my mind to make a new start.
Which is great, by the way. First time I ever used one.
I hear. I've never used
It
one.
is awesome. You got to get the one I got. It's like $60.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're all, they're always, I have actually given them as Christmas presents, but I've never bought one for myself.
Got to get one. I made
turkey burgers. I just got turkey meat. And it's talk about low calorie. I took mustard. There's even a little recipe book. I took Dijon mustard.
Is this in the George Foreman recipe book?
Yeah. I took Dijon mustard, about 6 tablespoons and 2 pounds of chopped meat, and put it all through with I chopped up onions and peppers, made little patties. You put it in the George Foreman grill. You close the thing.
Right.
6 to 8 minutes later, they're done.
Perfectly grilled.
And they're
perfect.
Greaseless.
Greaseless, but
that's the
tasty.
whole thing. And I don't understand why George Foreman looks the way he does if he's using his grill.
George Foreman lucked out, man. He really did.
Oh, yes, he did.
You know what it is? To me, it's like he's the male guy that's got the Thigh Master. It's like there's a million products.
Except he's got a good product.
Yeah.
George Foreman Grill.
Well,
God
you
bless
don't
him.
realize that, he got that deal, and then he had that Midas deal, I think it was. That's the transmission place he talks about, right?
Right.
Meineke. Okay, Meineke Mufflers. And then he won the title again. Nobody ever expected that to happen. And it went crazy. Everything went crazy with his name on it. And then he sold that company for I don't know how much money.
That dude, if he went back into boxing as an old man, and people loved him for it.
Yeah.
And then that's how he got the endorsement of the George Foreman Grill. Forget about it.
And the whole thing got sold, and he made $200 million.
Anyway, it was beautiful. I opened up a bottle of wine from Dr. Sal Calabro.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Whoa. What is that stuff?
I don't know.
Where is it from? It always has like a strange name.
It comes in a wood box. I looked it up. It's from, it's a French.
Oh, I got a case of it.
I think it's a French Bordeaux.
I don't know. I got a case of it.
Right. He always sends a case to everybody. It comes in a wood crate.
Yeah. I figured it's good wine. It tasted great. Opened up a bottle of wine. Had,
well, I don't know if you drink wine at the Super Bowl.
Yeah. We drink a beer.
Sorry. I was drinking wine with my George Foreman.
That's not in the rule book.
George Foreman turkey burger. And I made 2 baked potatoes in the microwave the way I like them.
Well, actually, that is not a Super Bowl meal either.
Yeah. Chicken wings and quesadillas.
Yeah, well, I ain't eating that.
You know that pizza, I read yesterday, pizza sales go up 20% on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, good.
It's amazing. Super Bowl sells televisions, food, and something else. I forget what the third thing is, but televisions even get sold on Super Bowl Sunday.
Hey, Andrew, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, big fan. Hey, George Foreman got $100 million for that buyout.
Yeah.
But he doesn't make any money from it now, but, $100 million's $100 million.
You got $100 million on the buyout for the grills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Who knew that
I
they were
have
gonna
one of those
sell
grills,
that way?
and there's nothing on my instruction booklet that says anything about having sex with Beth.
Right. I went off the book.
I know.
Okay.
Nobody says that on Super Bowl Sunday.
I know. I was shocked. Hey, but it happened and it was important.
Hey, weren't you thinking last night that, like, they start the game at 6:30, right? Everybody's partying. It's a big deal. Why can't they do the game on Saturday?
So you can really
party.
I don't know.
Nothing's going on.
I know. It's so dumb. I think they've figured out that on Sunday is the day that most people are available to watch. Like guys get commitments from their wives.
Turns it into a national holiday.
Become appointment television.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Sunday night your wife ain't making plans to go anywhere. Saturday night she is.
Yeah, that's true. I'd have a little trouble getting that night off.
It wouldn't be bad to start the game a little earlier, but what do I know?
When we did our Super Bowl parties, the game used to start at 1. Then they moved it to 3.
Right.
Then they moved it to 5. And now it starts at 6:30.
Now it's prime time.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so listen to my Super Bowl experience. So I was watching the game and I couldn't keep my eyes open. But I hit the TiVo. And I said, I'm watching the game. I had the wine, I had the sex, I had the turkey burgers, the whole thing. Halftime happens. I go, now I got a problem. I want to watch both.
Right.
We got a problem.
So I had the TiVo on. I'm recording the regular Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I switch over to the lingerie bowl. 20 friggin' bucks. I switch over to the lingerie bowl.
How was it?
Well, first of all, didn't they say that at halftime the game would start and it would be a 23-minute game?
Right, it was supposed to be exactly halftime.
I tuned into the lingerie bowl, and they're in their halftime of the game. Could you imagine?
Oh, they started
before halftime?
Yo, yeah. They had a whole first half.
Oh, my
Or
goodness.
something. I don't know what was going on, but all I know is there was a lot of standing around. And Amy Weber, who was on Son of the Beach, she was doing the commentary. And everyone had to, show their boobs, kind of like a low-cut top. The whole time she's just going, I'm really impressed with the girls. These girls are really impressive. I have to say, I'm very impressed. I'm like, Amy Weber.
Had 10 million ways of saying I'm impressed.
You wanted to kill yourself. It was the cheesiest thing you ever saw, first of all. I mean, it was worse than... First of all, the lingerie sucked.
Really?
Yeah, because the girls were wearing like a panty, like a giant panty lingerie. Like, I know how good a body Angie has, and she didn't even look great in her lingerie because it was like weird lingerie.
Oh.
And I don't know what Angie's on, but she was way over the top. I mean, like, way into it, like yelling and screaming. And
you don't think she's on something?
No, I don't think she's on something, but...
She's all hyped up on, like adrenaline.
Like, it was a little weird.
Too seriously?
Yeah, it was a little weird. I'm like watching this thing going... She's really into it. She's like, I'm going to win. I'm going to win this game. And this guy's a cheater. And I was like, whoa.
Oh, boy. She was more enthusiastic than the guys who were playing the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And, but Angie was right. Nikki Ziering, as far as I could see, hardly played.
Really?
But I saw 2 seconds of a game. And, of course...
they didn't come back while Super Bowl was on?
See, I looked, Howard, you had an all-day pass, and they kept repeating it after that. So you could have watched the halftime show and then watched it later.
Yeah, good. Well, anyway, I caught the end of the lingerie bowl, and that was, final score was Nikki's team won 6-0.
You're kidding?
No, but it was a joke because Nikki didn't play. I mean,
so they brought in the ringer, and the ringer actually ran the football team.
Yeah.
And Angie really ran her team?
Yeah.
Could she pass? Or did she have...
I saw 3 play. Angie was in for 2 seconds, and then the game was over. I mean, it was totally a rip. They said they were going to play the whole game during regular halftime of the Super Bowl.
And were the outfits hot?
No, he said the panties were bad.
Meanwhile, who knew over in the real halftime, Janet Jackson was going to reveal her breasts?
Right. Well, that was the thing.
There was more breasts in the actual halftime show.
There were no breasts in the lingerie bowl.
Right.
But the real halftime show did have a breast in it.
Now, do you know a guy streaked?
Yes.
During a commercial break? Yeah, but I got a picture of the dude streaking.
Did you? Because I was like, well, let us see him.
Now, what company was he streaking for? He wasn't streaking for his...
Just a guy.
He didn't have stuff
What's the past tense? He struck.
He didn't have stuff written on his back? I thought I saw writing.
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
I didn't get a good glimpse of him at all.
Where did you see the streak? Same email
I saw the email, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got the guy. Had a terrific ass.
How did he get on the field? They were clearing the Super Bowls, the halftime stuff away. And he just took to the field.
Yeah, wasn't this going to be like the most, the secure ever 7-mile no-fly zone?
Yeah.
And a guy gets on the field.
Well, we know he didn't come out of a plane.
Yeah, so, I don't know. It was like, whole thing was weird. So,
You really did try to get the lingerie bowl in at halftime.
I got it in. I watched it. And,
I'm saying there wasn't much play.
Right. Well, anyway, so I was there long enough to know I dropped $200 on the lingerie bowl because I had Angie's theme.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I owe Artie $200.
But, they should pay you because they really did sucker us. They said Nikki was going to play.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to suck. You could tell it was going to suck a mile away.
Yeah, well, I tuned in to see if I had my $200. So, and then Beth was laughing because she goes, you lost $220. She goes, not 200. I go, yeah, I guess.
It was all a loss. I wonder how many people tuned in.
I don't know. It didn't make Angie look good because even Beth said, if I have any jealousy toward Angie because of the fact that you dated her, she goes,
it's over.
It's over now. I don't, I just...
It wasn't a good thing.
Yeah, she goes, you should be embarrassed.
Oh.
I go,
oh.
She was laughing. It was pretty cheesy. I got to admit. And
it sounds it. Did you make it to the end of the game?
Well, wait a second. So now here's the horror of the whole stupid story. So I tuned back, and then I said, well, I'll just fast forward through the halftime, see if anything cool's happening. So first thing you see is who the hell came out first?
P. Diddy and...
Well, first, Jessica Simpson was screaming.
Right. Oh,
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Howard, she got a mic. It was, way too loud. She couldn't hear us, so she's like...
Oh, it's just somebody should just ship her out of the country.
Yeah.
Put her into the white slave trade.
And how silly that, she's supposed to be a singer, and all they'll let her do is scream into the microphone that, it's time to party. So then Janet Jackson comes out of the floor, I think, was the first thing.
Yeah, right. It was Janet Jackson. And then I was telling Beth, because she's the only person I had there to broadcast, though. I said, I said, man, she's got an ass, because when I received the Billboard Up and Coming Actor Award after Private Parts was released, I was there with Janet Jackson. She had the biggest ass I've ever seen. You know, they talk about J-Lo's ass. J-Lo has no ass.
Not compared to Janet.
No. Janet has, like, literally, like, have you ever seen a person whose lower body is just like a shelf? The ass is like you're like, oh, my God, they're deformed.
It was like a bench sits behind her even when she gets up.
Yeah. So they dressed her right. She has to wear a blanket over her ass.
Well, I said it was like the Wizard of Oz. Don't look behind the curtain, because there's a big ass.
They should have pulled that curtain up. She's built like a squash. So they had the ass covered with a towel.
And they had strips, fringe, a bustle. They had everything they could think of to put over the ass.
Everything goes over that ass. Imagine see, I would have loved to see a reality show trying to dress that ass for the Super Bowl.
The designer of the ass.
Yeah.
Ass curtain.
And between you and me, I thought kind of the halftime show was sort of has-been show.
Right.
I love Aerosmith. They're my favorite band, I think. But how many years are you going to pull out Aerosmith?
That was earlier. That was early. They opened.
Yeah, they weren't in the halftime show.
But I'll tell you what, they were the only good band. I loved them. First of all, they made everyone do their old songs.
Right. I was like, Kid Rock singing something 100 years old.
Yeah, Kid Rock singing a whole old song. You got Nelly singing.
Doing It's Hot in Here.
Which, dude, how many times are you going to go to that bowl?
P. Diddy was doing something from,
a couple albums ago.
P. Diddy's a clothing designer.
And Janet Jackson, she's doing something from 1988.
Yeah.
Right, that was like the Rhythm Nation.
The Rhythm Nation.
Rhythm Nation. The only guy they had there was Justin Timberlake, who I'm not, I don't care to really see him.
But at least he's relevant.
At least he's relevant. He's got a hit going. So, anyway, so...
They were lucky to have him.
Yeah, so I'm going through the whole halftime thing, and I fast forward through it. I didn't even see the boob shot. I got it off the internet. I mean, I missed that.
Well, yeah, I'm sitting there, watching, and I'm like, did I see Janet Jackson's breast?
I'll tell you what, when I was first reading about it, because I didn't realize she showed her breast, I thought it was an accident, but it wasn't.
No, it was planned.
Yeah.
It wasn't a pop-out. That's what I was like. That was my confusion. Like, was that an accident? No, that looked planned.
Yeah, well, evidently she'd been going around saying something big is going to happen during the Janet Jackson. It's going to be a surprise. Like, how Madonna kissed Britney Spears? There's going to be something big happening.
At the party I was at, everyone thought the surprise was that Michael was coming out. That she was going to bring Michael out. They would have stoned him.
Until she exposed that breast, everybody thought it was Michael.
Yeah, and she does look like him.
Yeah, absolutely, and she moves like him.
Yeah. And does she have any new dance steps since that?
No, she looked like she was doing Thriller.
Right. She does that same thing over and over again, that robot thing.
Yeah. The robot thing and the head thing.
Yeah. Who cares? I thought the breast was a football when I saw it. It wasn't even that great. And, everyone now is freaking out. CBS is apologizing. They didn't know, and this and that, and MTV. But you know what? Like in Europe, women walk around topless all. Who cares?
Nudity is on the television all the time.
Well, if the FCC is true to form, there should be a huge fine.
Yeah, they should shut it down.
That's right.
Not have any more Super
Bowl.
Turn
it off. Turn off the Super Bowl. They should fine the Super Bowl.
But why would they find CBS? Why don't they find like Janet Jackson?
Well, they can't do that because she doesn't own anything.
Yeah, they didn't. She didn't broadcast it. She just performed.
Let's see if the FCC is true to form. They're busy finding radio guys. Why don't they find some TV shows now? Now they got a perfect opportunity.
That's what they were saying. That it's the Congress was saying it was
absolutely
a sin that they weren't finding television. Now they have an opportunity.
And by God, I know when I saw the breast, I had to go out and rape 15 people. I mean, it drove me right out the door. I mean, God forbid a child sees a breast. Meanwhile, the breast was covered in some metallic-looking thing.
Wasn't it pierced or something? That's what I thought that was.
I don't know.
It had like an ornament on it.
It was an ornament on there.
Okay.
Like little Kim does.
It was like a Christmas tree.
It was a Christmas boob. So I missed that because I fast-forwarded through it. And then when the score was, I was somewhere in the third quarter, game was getting good, I fell asleep. But I had my TiVo on record, no problem. I said, when I wake up,
I know what happened.
I woke up at 4 in the morning. I said, this is great. I don't know what happened. I'm going to fast forward through the horrible commercials because there wasn't even any good commercials.
No good commercials.
And I'm going to fast forward. I start watching the game. I couldn't believe the 85-yard pass. I go, whoa, this is a great game.
Some amazing things happened.
Yeah. And then my TiVo ran out.
Right.
TiVo sucks.
Because Survivor started at 10.
Yeah. It sucks. It cut me off. And I know I should have said tape an hour over, but I was asleep.
Or just hit the button on Survivor. That's what I did. I hit the button on Survivor, and I hit the button on what were the news after that.
How'd you do that?
The sports thing after. You just go in and hit the button and record, tell it to record everything after the game.
See, I had Survivor, so I just told it to record for an hour and a half after Survivor.
Wow.
But I just had a feeling, because I wanted to see Survivor, too, so I just hit 2 or 3 things even after it.
Now, you didn't watch that last night, did you, Survivor?
Yeah, I did.
What time
What are you up?
I was so keyed up after the game, I just said, might as well sit here and watch Survivor, too.
What, so how much sleep did you get, an hour?
No, probably, it was after midnight, something like that.
Quivers of life. Having a life. Look at you. I fell asleep. So I did not see the end of the game. I had to read about the goddamn
The end of that game was amazing.
Anybody got it on tape?
Yeah, I have it on tape.
You do? Because if I could have it, I want to see it.
You know what the turning point of the game was at the end, which they're talking about a little bit. So Carolina ties the score. There's 1:08 left.
Yeah, and by the way, see, here's where I left off. Carolina threw that pass, so the score was... What was the score when they threw that pass?
20...
They went for the 2-point conversion and didn't get it, so it was 22-21.
Yeah.
22-21. New England comes back, scores a touchdown, but then they get a 2-point conversion?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so they tied it up.
No, it's 29-22.
And
then
Carolina gets another touchdown with a regular 1-point conversion.
29-29.
And they go 29-29.
So there's 1:08 left in the game.
Go ahead.
Carolina's just scored. So Carolina kicks off, and for some reason their kicker, I don't know what happened, he kicked the ball out of bounds. So not only do they spot it where it goes out of bounds, it's a 10-yard penalty. So New England now starts with the ball on the 40-yard line with one of the best field goal kickers and 1:08 left and Tom Brady. It's too much.
Yeah, and he moved it right down the field.
Yeah, right down, no problem.
Big blunder.
Yeah,
why did he kick it? Why did he?
The guy was shaking his head afterwards, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to do that.
I think he was trying to put it in the corner.
Maybe he had money on New England.
No, I think he was trying to put it in the corner so that New England would have a tough time running it back, and it just got away from him.
Wow.
But that was the difference.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
When they started at the 40-yard line, you knew it was over.
God damn, I wanted to see that. I was yelling this morning, screaming at that damn TiVo. And Beth kept going, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. She felt bad for me.
Yeah.
I go, don't say that. I'm a loser. Dropped 200 on the lingerie ball. I'm so glad I didn't bet Super Bowl, though. Who wants
it would have been worthless to try to bet the Super Bowl the way it turned out. Nobody could have called that game. The 2 best teams did wind up in the Super Bowl, and it turned into a good Super Bowl after the first half.
Here's my boyfriend, Ralph.
Think about football, Robin. You would have bet the over.
Well, that's true.
Hold it.
Thank you.
I want to say something. We kept talking about the over. Artie wanted to bet the over. Every jerk that I know was emailing,
and
calling,
got to be the under.
going, these are the 2. Artie doesn't know anything about football. These are the 2 best defensive teams in the NFL. What a jerk. He's going to lose his money. Meanwhile, there you go. There's the over.
Not only that, wait a minute. He also wanted that field goal bet. How many field goals did they kick?
3. There were 3 kicked.
You had to have 3.5. That was the over.
And I don't know if Carolina kicked any.
Carolina, I thought, kicked 1, because it was 14. No, wait a minute.
No, Carolina kicked 1, that's right. So there were 4 at least.
Yeah.
There were 4 field goals?
There were 4, that's right. Because Carolina
that's a good bet.
No, there weren't 4, because they didn't.
4
they
attempted.
missed 2.
No.
So you had to have completed 3.5.
Right.
So you didn't win that bet.
He lost that bet. Like, do you remember what Artie bet on the coin toss?
There was an over-under on, because you guys are talking about stuff and everyone's talking over each other, so nobody knows what we're talking about. There's an over-under on field goals. If you complete more than 3, they call it 3.5, so there's no ties. That was the over.
And I don't think that
didn't happen.
No. And I think Artie bet the over.
And, because that was everybody was screaming at him, you can't bet the over on field goals and also bet the over on the final score.
There was another bet.
Who's going to call in?
There was another bet that Artie was all over.
2 field goals were made. That's it.
Yeah.
2.
There's another bet that Artie was all over, which was New England will never give up the lead. And I wonder if he jumped on that one.
They didn't. They did give up the lead.
I don't know what he bet. What did you want to say, Ralphie?
Did you get to see that whole Janet Jackson thing?
I saw the pictures of it.
You have to see it in motion, because, you know what, it was kind of sad, because, I was watching on TiVo, so I rewound it a few hundred times and took a good look. her breast is kind of like floppy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not great.
No, it's not great. It's not. It looked kind of desperate too, like like an old Madonna. Like that whole trick.
Mm-hmm.
Just
No, that's what we just said.
And then she said it wasn't an accident. She said it was an accident, but she had like a little tassel over it.
Yeah, it was pre-planned.
Yeah.
There was no way that was planned.
I mean, she'd have slapped Justin Timberlake's face if it was an accident, because he certainly ripped off something.
She would have beat him up.
But it looked desperate too, Howard. The way, did you see he was dry humping her from behind?
Yeah.
And it's a young guy who's relevant, and she's not, and it just was. It was
sad. It's sad.
As soon as she came out and was doing it, I was like, I remember when Diana Ross did this. It was after her career was over. Who knew Janet would be doing it too?
Yeah.
Hey, if Artie calls it, have him have Sam call it too. Like Sam was giving me this whole rap on that defensive rap, Carolina and this and that, and he's done research on it, and he's like highly recommending taking the New England, and
what?
God knows how much he bet, because he was really all over it.
What are you saying?
Oh, he took New England and gave away the points?
Yeah.
Oh, well. What does he care? He's got $1 billion.
Yeah. He didn't bet everything.
Right. All right, bro. There you go. There's Ralph.
Ralph's analysis.
Yes, Double A.
Hey, Hal, how's it going?
Hey.
I want to know, how the hell can you say you had the worst Super Bowl experience when you had sex with the beautiful Beth O?
Well, no, that was
the highlight of my life.
That was
the lousy Super Bowl.
That was the best part. But then when I'm saying I didn't get to actually see the Super Bowl, I timed the sex perfectly because nothing was going on that first quarter.
Yeah.
But who cares about the Super Bowl? You're with beautiful Beth O.
That's irrelevant.
He wants it all.
I wanted it all, Double A.
He wants it all.
Get out of here. Talking about the Super Bowl.
And a good one for a change. Because, the rap was usually when they have the 2 weeks between the playoffs and the Super Bowl, that the Super Bowl usually sucks. It's usually a blowout.
Yeah.
And this time it didn't happen.
Yeah, John. John.
Hey, Howard.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on?
You tell me.
Well, I think that Janet seems surprised. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, please.
She seems
surprised. She sat there for a long time before she finally put her hand up.
Are you out of your mind?
You look surprised. I couldn't believe there was more boob on the regular Super Bowl than in the lingerie bowl.
And that bondage outfit certainly doesn't come apart that easily.
Yeah, I think that was pretty well planned. I know there's a whole bunch of phone calls. I'm trying to get to them, but I realize I got to take a break. So let me take a break, and then Artie's going to call in and tell us how he did. This guy says he saw Artie in Vegas. Wait a second. What? Josh? Josh?
Hey, now.
You saw Artie in Vegas?
Yeah, Artie's a freaking mush, man.
What did he do?
He got himself in trouble like usual.
What did he do?
First of all, he's getting drunk over at the Hard Rock Cafe. He's knocking back.
I can't hear this guy. All right, Artie will be on the phone when we get back. We'll be back right after these words.
Let's listen to the rantings of two show business pinheads, Rosie O'Donnell and Charles Grodin.
I think there's a difference between what Hume Cronin said about your performance and what Howard Stern and Imus do. I think theirs is hateful, mean-spirited, sort of ignorance fueled by arrogance, and together that becomes lethal. As opposed to his sort of looking at your performance and saying, that young kid could use a little help in this area is very different than what they do.
This idea that somebody called up this explosion in Oklahoma City and said, Howard Stern, something about to promote a book, it just shows you what it's getting to.
And I agree that there's a level of tact and decorum that's not about being politically correct, it's about being human, that they cross on a daily basis. So I'm with you. I will never do their show, just because I don't want to be a party to it. Spiritually, it's damaging.
Ends another episode of the Fatso and Baldy Show. The Howard Stern Show, 95X.
Hey now. Hank, I was just wondering why you say that hey now thing.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just something you used on the show, and now you start using in your personal life, and it's an affectation of some sort, isn't it? Did you ever say hey now as a kid?
No, I don't. I probably didn't. But I said hey.
Yeah.
And I said
Now, at different times, but I never put them together till later in life. So, in that sense, it's part of my personality. Hey now. The Howard Stern Show.
Hey now. Hey now. Come on.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Love that.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey now.
All right, I got Artie on the phone. Artie isn't with us today because Artie played a gig in Vegas, and then Monday morning was supposed to be in L.A. because he has a full day of meetings about that movie they want him for.
Right, yeah, he said he had some business to take care of in L.A.
So Gary called his hotel in L.A. They never even heard of Artie. They don't know where. They said he never checked in, so we tracked him down in Vegas. He hasn't been to sleep yet. He goes, this was the greatest weekend of my life. I couldn't go to sleep, so he's on his way now to L.A.
Oh, my goodness. So a drunk and tired Artie is going to be in meetings all day?
Hey, Artie.
What's up, guys?
Uh-oh. Listen to the guy who's going to be in meetings.
I love that he's going from, I said, I only wish I could be as loose as Artie. I have the inner voice of Ray and Ben Stern telling me I need to get rest.
Yeah.
You don't care. You haven't been to sleep yet.
Howard, first of all, I just had the greatest weekend of my life.
All right, go ahead. First of all, did you bet the over?
I bet the over.
5 G's?
I bet $4,000 on the over.
Now, how much, was that a straight-up bet, or what's the odds on that?
No, when you bet the over, you just, you win what you bet.
Right, okay. $4,000.
So I won $4,000 on that. The coin toss, I watched the game with Sam Simon.
Right.
The coin toss, Sam said, I'll take the action from you.
Okay.
So I put $500 up with Sam on the table as the coin toss happened. I took the Panthers. I won.
Nice.
Yeah,
so that's how the game started. I took $500 off Sam.
By the way, you won $200 off me in the lingerie bowl.
You know what, Howard? I just found that out right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the lingerie bowl. I completely forgot they were playing it.
I watched
Even without that, he had a great weekend.
Hey, did anybody bet that whether Janet Jackson's boob would pop out?
What were the odds on that?
Yeah, they didn't have odds on Janet Jackson's boobs in Vegas.
All right, so right away you're up 500.
I'm up 500, yeah.
Then what happens?
So then I went down on the sports. Well, first of all, I saw Bowie Friday night.
How was that?
Howard, unbelievable.
Now, did he do the good songs or that new crap?
Howard, he did all his great stuff. Me and Richie was out here, and me and Richie, you talked to Richie about it. It was unbelievable. He did all the young dudes. He did Heroes.
Wow.
That's what I had heard, that he was doing all the good stuff.
Oh, he did Rebel. He did Suffragette City.
Oh, God damn. I never get to go to the good stuff.
And Howard, it was in a theater with 1,200 seats.
Oh.
He played the same room I played.
Wow. Shows you how show business is turned upside down.
Exactly.
No
Artie
kidding.
and Bowie in the same place?
Right.
Wow.
So Friday night for Bowie.
Did he do Suffragette City?
Yeah, he
did Suffragette City, yeah.
Did he do Hold On to Yourself? Whatever the hell that is.
What is that?
He didn't do Starman. There's a starman waiting in the...
Dude, that's a little obscure.
No,
he just did like the hits.
That's a hit.
He did, what else did he do? He did, I'm Afraid of Americans.
Oh, I love that.
I'm Afraid of
And he had that kick-ass band with that black chick bass player?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, he was amazing. Bowie was amazing. So that was Friday.
I'll tell you who's amazing is that black chick bass player. I would bang her so hard that literally, I would bang her hair straight.
You know what's
her
funny
afro
about
would
that?
go. Her afro would go straight.
You know what's funny about the black chick bass player? He did Under Pressure, the song he did with Queen.
Yeah.
He did that, and the chick did Freddie Mercury's part.
That's appropriate.
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah, and she sounded amazing.
So how long were you there? So, you got right off the plane, freshened
I
up.
got right off the plane, just got ready, started gambling. I went down. Okay, so I played craps first.
What a weekend you had.
I won money at craps.
Really?
What'd you win?
I'm up about $2,000 at the tables.
Wow. Oh, I wish I was with you.
See, you know what? He could be making this up. It's because we couldn't see him.
Can't believe it. Yeah, he's like Dominic. He leaves the table for a while, and then he makes money, That's too much.
I mean,
It's the greatest weekend of my life.
All right, go ahead. So anyway, you get off the plane, you play craps, then you go to the Bowie concert.
Right.
And, like, you're eating and drinking the whole time, right?
The whole time.
All right, go ahead.
At the Bowie concert, I had, the straw with the JD and water.
JD and water through a straw.
Yeah.
So how many bottles did you go through that night? Like 2?
Well, first of all, the Hard Rock Casino out here treated me beautifully because of you. Thank you. And I get into my room. There's like 10 bottles of JD.
Oh, no, they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
Hey, did you have that bowling alley room?
Huh?
Did you have the bowling alley room, or did
No, they
Bowie
didn't
get
give me
that?
the bowling alley room. Some high roller had it.
Oh, okay. All right, no big deal.
Believe me, when you get here, you find out, even though you sell out a show, you're not Howard Stern.
Well, not only that, you're not going to spend your time bowling anyway.
I was going to say, what? The high roller comes there to bowl?
Yeah, let's go to my room and bowl. So you go downstairs, you play the craps, you see Bowie. You even go to sleep Friday night?
I went to sleep at like 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Saturday morning.
Because after Bowie, you gambled, right?
Right, yeah. I went down to the tables. I was playing craps, drunk off my ass, just throwing the dice, and I had money on the pass line, betting on myself, and I was kicking ass. I was winning.
What do you mean? All you bet was the pass line?
That's all I bet was the pass line. I bet anything else.
You're telling me you just bet whether or not you get like a 7 or an 11?
Yeah, I bet on me.
So, like, how much money did you put down on a roll?
200.
And you didn't take any numbers?
No.
Are you crazy?
Howard, I was too drunk to take numbers. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
He didn't remember numbers.
So when another guy rolled, you just put money down on the pass line?
Yeah, and then you know what? Richie had an amazing... Richie rolled for like 15 minutes.
Wow.
And I was just betting the pass line the entire time.
Every time I'm with that bum, he doesn't roll for a minute. Now he rolls for 15 minutes when I'm not there. Good for him.
How come he's only up 2,000?
How come? Well, because he bet the pass line. Guy rolls for 15 minutes.
No, I should have been up way more. But I lost money back. I'm up $2,000 for the whole week.
For the whole weekend.
All right, wait a second. Hey, Shuli.
Hey, Howard, I was at the craps table with Artie Friday night. He was on a major roll. He was winning like crazy. He was drunk out of his mind, but he was winning like crazy.
Yeah. Right.
He was screaming, "Give me a hard 8, hard 8." The whole night, screaming like a mental
But he wasn't even betting the hard 8.
Yeah. Even though I didn't have a hard 8, I just kept yelling out, "Give me a hard 8."
He didn't
knows
even
that
know.
means something.
He didn't even bet the hard 8. Why do you need a hard 8? You want the...
It just seemed appropriate.
Yeah, he just wanted to yell. It was great.
What happens when you put money on the pass line? Like, if you just roll a 7 or 11?
Well, yeah, no, you're betting with the roller. So if you win the roll, you win money. But you bet the odds too.
Yeah, there was a guy that rolled for like a half hour. Artie was just winning off of.
Oh, so you bet numbers?
No. You know how when you bet the pass line, then you back it up with the odds.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Oh, so you took one number?
Yeah. So I won a good amount of money. That's what put me up for the whole weekend.
All right, okay. He would have won a fortune, in other words.
Right, he had a fortune. He lost most of it back.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand what he did, because to bet one number is insanity. I think, if a guy's rolling along. All right. So you did that, and you went to bed at 9 a.m.
Right.
What time is your show?
The show that night was at 10 o'clock.
So what time did you wake up?
So I went to bed at 9 a.m., and I got up around noon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're crazy.
Because he's in Vegas.
Yeah, he knows those tables are right downstairs.
They're giving away money at those tables.
Exactly. Howard, I've been in the same outfit the entire time.
That's hard to believe. Believe it or not.
Believe it or not, I've been in the same jeans for the whole weekend.
So
I pack a bag.
So okay. So then you do a show Saturday night.
Saturday night.
What'd you do from noon? What'd you do from noon to the show?
I ate and gambled and drank.
Of course.
Donated to the community.
You were drinking at noon?
Yeah. Well, I went down. Well, at noon I woke up and I just threw my pants back on and a shirt that was laying on my rug.
Do you even shower?
No, not Saturday afternoon.
Why do that? Why wash off the luck?
And I had chips and so I went back down to there's a Starbucks here, and I got like a caramel macchiato.
Those are great, huh?
That's like lunch.
I chugged the caramel macchiato down, and then I went to the craps table.
The macchiato is like a whole big deal. That's like liquid candy.
It's like a milkshake with coffee, I guess.
It's good, though. It's good. At least Artie wasn't drinking alcohol.
They don't spike the macchiato.
It's good to see you doing something healthy and having a caramel macchiato.
Yeah, the caramel macchiato really helped me out.
Well, he needed the calories.
Yeah, no empty calories. Yeah, he needed calories because he could hardly sustain himself. Your body must hate you. It's full of Jack Daniels and caramel macchiatos.
If the E-camera could have a shot of me right now, I look homeless.
I'm sure.
You're kidding.
I'm in the same outfit I've had on for 3 days.
And you're going to go take those big meetings in L.A. like that?
I have a 7 a.m. flight to L.A.
Well, wait a second. I see. It's 3 hours earlier. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have an entire day of business in Los Angeles. I have an audition.
Oh, my goodness.
Howard,
what are you supposed to play, a derelict, I hope?
Howard, Artie landed in Vegas at like 7, and I saw him at 10, maybe 10:30, and he was trashed. Just trashed.
Hey, Artie.
Yeah.
So the audition.
Yeah.
Like, do you have to know your lines and stuff?
Yeah, they sent me the script, and the screwed up thing is it's in front of Mike Judge for this movie. I would kill to get. It's such a funny movie.
I know, you told me the premise. It's funny.
Yeah, it really is great, and I would love to work with Mike Judge, but I haven't even looked at the line. I mean, I might embarrass myself.
Yeah, you'd love to work in that movie, except that it was right at Super Bowl Sunday, and you were going to Vegas.
Yeah, Howard, I haven't looked at, guys, I haven't looked at a word on the page.
Look, if it's anything like he writes for Beavis and Butthead, you probably got three, like 3 lines.
It is actually. I play like a dumb guy. That's the character, so...
I think you're ready.
Yeah.
If you want, rehearse now, because I'll help you. I'll run lines with you.
Couldn't he rehearse on the plane? What did he do on the plane right over?
Oh, he still has time. He hasn't taken the plane yet.
No, I'm talking about when he was going to Vegas.
Yeah, he's drinking and relaxing.
I did. I had a first-class ticket out here, and I got to confess, I had a couple of Jack and Waters on the plane.
He was loaded already.
Yeah, it was in Vegas.
And goes, I go in the room and I make Jerry turn it off.
Wow. Well, no. Not the football game. The negotiation that we've had, once again, getting back to never fighting, is Rebecca listens to music while I get to watch the image of the football game.
Right,
that's so you can't hear the sound of the football game.
I cannot hear the sound.
You guys have to be in the same room?
We only have just a living room. And
you should come to my house.
Really?
You should probably get divorced. I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous. Why does Jerry have to have music on?
So she's dancing around and stuff while you're watching the game?
What kind of music are you listening
Is that the problem being with a hot chick? They're used to getting what they want from men.
I think I think that Rebecca is...
Why are you laughing, Jimmy?
I feel bad for Jerry, but what are you going to do?
Listen, I think
being
that...
so careful.
I realize there are demands made of me that if I was with another woman, I would probably say, shut the fuck up, And when I'm very grateful to be with Rebecca, and, I just don't want to fight.
Jimmy would never put up with that. Jimmy, if Sarah walked in the room and said to you, look, I'm putting music on. Turn that fucking football sound off.
I wouldn't even hear the words.
You wouldn't?
They wouldn't even penetrate my head.
Sarah would get tasered, right?
No, but you know what? She knows that I enjoy that, and it's part of the kind of, the deal. And so she lets it happen.
I'm afraid Jerry didn't, teach Rebecca right from the start.
Like Jerry's on the losing end of every argument? Is that how you're feeling?
That's how I'm feeling.
Rebecca gets her way all the time.
Like Rebecca has a sign up in the bathroom to remind Jerry to put the toilet seat down.
Actually, I did get in trouble. I was putting the lid down, and I'm told to keep the lid up and just keep the seat down.
Wow.
I did
There's
get
too many
in a little
rules.
bit of trouble for that.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you put the seat any way you want, right?
Yeah, well, sure, of course. But part of the thing is she has her place, I have my place. So you know, her place is she gets to decide what goes on, and my place I decide what goes on.
Jimmy told me he pees on Sarah. He doesn't even.
He doesn't even go to the bathroom anymore. He just pees on Sarah.
Just go wipe down.
You know,
R. Kelly.
You know, you get back at a hot chick, you disappoint them during sex. That's what I do.
Yeah,
that'll teach him a lot.
That's my strategy.
970P. The extra E is for extra P.
Oh, Rebecca's a lot of fun.
Lot of fun.
I got to hang out with Rebecca, as you know.
I know,
I
and
mean,
has
she is fun.
Wonderful things to say about you, and especially Beth. Really likes Beth.
Who does she like better, Howard or Beth?
I think she likes them differently. You know, I mean,
that's a terrible question. She likes me better. I know that.
Jimmy's just trying to.
I don't think that's true necessarily.
You're a troublemaker.
I think Rebecca thinks Beth is a really special person. I think Rebecca thinks you're.
But Rebecca, if push came to shove, Rebecca would rather spend the day with me than with Beth.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure Rebecca paints it differently with Jerry than you know.
Right. He
Otherwise.
doesn't want to make Jerry.
Rebecca thinks you rather spend the day with Jerry, Beth, or Howard?
Beth.
Of course.
Well, then that makes sense.
You're a guy. Well, I'm extra special to the whole world. Beth is special, but I'm extra special. You know, I'm
halibut.
Do you know?
There's some things I would like to bring up from our vacation together, but I don't know if it's cool to bring them up.
Well, yeah, it's cool. But first of all, I just want to say that people should know that Jimmy is such a super fan, and in a way he deserved to win the contest, because whenever he wants to hear the Howard Stern show in his house, he turns to Sarah and goes, halibut. And that means put on the radio.
Wow. She does it to me, too. That's our code. Halibut.
Because of the bit I did, my father loves halibut. Do they have the halibut? The halibut?
Halibut.
My father, you turn him on to something if he likes it, now he thinks there's no other fish in the world. Do they have the halibut? That's what my old man says. And I go, Dad, I don't know if they have the halibut. And when did it become the halibut?
But I think you always know if they have the halibut because you have to check ahead.
But you know what? He likes every fish. It doesn't matter, but he thinks he likes halibut because he had it once and he liked it.
He probably does like it.
Do they have the halibut?
Do you want to hear something weird? I don't buy newspapers anymore just because you get it on the internet, and I sort of canceled all the subscriptions.
Right.
But I flew in yesterday, and I bought a New York Times. And now when I get the New York Times, I think of your father. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, well, my father, that's his Bible.
Yeah.
Like if I was a writer for the New York Times, my father would think I was great. Like anything with the New York Times.
But it's just funny how you affiliate things with things, you know? Like I think of your dad when I pick up the New York Times.
My father's already read the entire New York Times, front
already
to back.
done.
It's already done.
For the day.
And he can quiz you on it, and we'll have opinions about it. And as long as you talk about that, you're fine. You go off into any other area, you don't want to hear from me.
Unless it's halibut. But you are just like your father in a lot of ways.
I know.
Because
Absolutely.
when we sit down for dinner at around 4:30 in the afternoon, when you sit down to dinner,
That's not true.
You better be ready. Well, fortunately, Beth is around to negotiate a later time.
Right.
Or else,
Well, I'm hungry.
If it was entirely up to you, it would be early.
That's funny. If Beth calls and goes, listen, we can start negotiating dinner. Howard wants it at noon.
Is that the funny thing you wanted to tell about the vacation?
No, but there is definitely a lot of anxiety there as far as ordering quickly goes.
Do you have to order quickly with Howard?
Oh, yes.
Because it's so...
really?
Oh, yes, you do. Well, I just wanted to mention a couple things because Sarah is very bad at ordering, and the great part is she doesn't think she's bad at ordering, but everything's positioned as a question. Like there's something on the menu, it's like she's a vegetarian, which makes everything a problem. But she'll be like, veggie wrap. And then the waiter doesn't know what to do because it's being positioned as a question.
Right.
And really, you just say veggie wrap. That's what she want, right?
Right.
But it becomes a whole thing. But when you're around, she gets her act together and kind of prepares for what she's going to order.
Oh,
So is she nervous around me?
Well, no, but I think she understands that everything has to go exactly your way, or we have trouble.
Is that true, or you just know that from the radio?
Howard, everyone's nervous around you.
No,
why is everyone nervous
I'm not nervous
me?
around you because I share the same anxiety about wanting. I feel like oh, the waiter's got to get the order, and I don't want to waste their time. And
you know what
all
I
that
find,
stuff.
and tell me if you guys find this. When I finally get to a restaurant, no matter what time it is, I'm hungry. I want to eat. I'm really hungry, and no amount of drinking is going to satisfy. I don't want to socialize. I want to eat. And it is a curse. It is just a curse. I am like my father that way. I don't,
I'm actually someone who, when they come to take the drink order, I put my food order in.
That's what I do, and that's what Jimmy's making fun. I go, you know what, waiter? Here's the
I
drinks.
know everything I want right now.
Yeah, I mean, it takes me 3 seconds to analyze a menu. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. to look
There's
over
a name
menu.
for people like that. It's called an asshole.
Am I being an asshole?
Well, no, it just feels like you're rushing the whole thing. You know,
the whole
but what's
idea
the rush?
is to enjoy the company.
Yes, but if
to
the order,
take your time.
But if the order, you know what? There's such a thing as too much time with people.
I will say in Howard's defense,
most people don't think it's 30 seconds.
It's not a short meal. There's
a long
plenty
meal.
of socializing. It just more of it happens after the meal than before the meal.
Oh, it does not. He's gone halfway through the meal.
No. I didn't. Not on vacation.
No, come on. Am I like that?
Not,
I mean,
not
I
on
love
vacation, but you do like to order right away.
I do. I want it done.
Well, I think restaurants appreciate it too because they have turnover rates that they have to take into.
No, we stay
According
forever.
to Jimmy, he's just ordering fast and not leaving.
Yeah,
And you want to know what's fun?
Danielle's a big turnover play.
No, but you know what's fun? Like Beth and I, and Beth is this. Like she'll say, "Oh yeah, he's terrible. He orders fast and all that." She loves it. We get home, she goes, "Thank God you ordered fast because I got
You know
home."
what? This is your interpretation of her
Ask her.
because we have heard you interpret
She won't
her
say
before,
it on the air.
and then she calls in and corrects the whole thing.
I love being with Jimmy and Sarah, but I swear, like if we're on vacation together and we meet for dinner, there's like an ebb and flow to it. I mean, it's enough already.
Yeah.
It's like we've sat for an hour and a half. That's it.
Oh no, we'd had longer
2
meals than
hours.
an hour and a half.
We
say.
have fun.
But when Beth came out to L.A. a couple of weeks ago, we went out to dinner at like 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, you guys.
And we were probably out till midnight.
Yeah, Beth
so
will do
that's
that.
not happening if Howard's in the mix, is what
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah, but that's weird because Beth will say to me, "Oh, it's so great when you're there because it's over quick and they can not with you, but like it's happened."
Yeah, but you said that the night you left Gary's early. You said Beth was so
She
into
was
that.
happy. She won't admit it on the air.
She
was
won't.
Happy.
You're still sticking by that story.
She told me in private. She was happy we left Gary's.
I know you're lying.
No.
I know you're lying.
She was thrilled. No one
she
wanted
was
to be there.
trying to get dessert. You were yelling at her from the front door.
Gary dragged out the. Gary was like waiting and waiting and waiting to serve this meal.
Waiting and waiting. His wife made dessert that said Mary's dessert.
Oh, I took it in the car with me. Everyone wanted to leave. I wasn't the only one. It was a great night, but it was enough.
Can I give Jimmy the timetable? So, Jimmy, here's the timetable. Arrive at my house at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
And where you have drinks and hors d'oeuvres. You wait around, right? We sit down to eat.
Forever.
We're supposed to start eating at 8, but we start, because Artie was a little late, so we start eating at about 8.
So I get penalized.
We start eating at 8:20, okay?
Right. I never eat
So
for more
now
than an
now
hour.
the meal goes fast. In fact, I had a guy who was going to talk about wines. I cut that. So at 9:30,
He's taking things out of the program.
I'm taking things out of the program. At 9:30, we have eaten a full meal. We've eaten like salad, the main course, and everything. And now they're bringing out dessert. And Howard gets up and leaves at 9:30.
Dude, it was we were getting our main course.
Entree. That's
Gary
right.
goes,
He left.
Mary made dessert. And I go, who cares who made dessert?
So Beth goes back into the kitchen with Mary to try to get some of this dessert to take home. Howard's at the front door screaming her name.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt the dinner.
My entree
I'm
was
cursed.
being set down, and I was at a table with Ronnie. So Howard gets up
At
and
the kids' table.
yeah, so Ronnie has to get up to get Air Force One ready because Howard got up.
You want to know something?
The entire thing is disturbed.
I'll admit it. Don't invite me anywhere because I'm an asshole. Okay? If that's what everyone wants to hear. You want to know the truth? I'm not doing it to be rude. I just can't take it. I don't understand. It's like torture.
But can I tell you something? It is rude because
I
what
don't
you're saying
understand sitting and
is
talking.
Your presence
What you're saying
sickens
is
this. I understand. It's a job.
here's why it's rude.
Would you want to be doing this if it wasn't a job?
What you're saying is, I don't care what regular people do or how any of you feel. This is how I feel, and I'm going to do what I want to do.
I disagree, by the way. I'm going to disagree, and I want to just do a very rudimentary psychological analysis of this,
right.
because I do have this to a certain extent with my circle of people. Everybody's so goddamn concerned with that you're happy. And look, even you canceling the wine.
Just do what you want.
Because
Stop
of Howard.
focusing on me.
It makes you uncomfortable. It makes you feel like,
Jimmy,
everybody's looking at me. Everybody is following my lead.
Yeah, but
Howard doesn't know.
Howard doesn't know Gary canceled all that. He didn't
Hey, Jimmy, here's the difference between you and Howard. If you don't like the way things are going, in other words, I'm having this dinner, but I know every second of the way, that every little piece of it is going to be critiqued on Monday morning.
Yeah. Right.
You'll
right.
sit through the torture.
Of course, now I'm calling audible.
No,
you
I
should
do
work
the
for
same
Jimmy.
thing. I do the same thing.
I might when we're all done here. Maybe Jimmy will hire me.
Jimmy's not hiring.
I know.
It could happen. You never know.
You never know.
Well. I do understand to a certain extent, even if you're not.
Do you have a bad time on vacation with me, though?
No, I have a lot of fun on vacation.
We do, right?
Yeah.
So am I a drag?
Not at all. No.
Although I got
Be
upset.
honest, Howard is rude.
No,
am I?
No, not at all.
No,
not
I'm
at all.
not.
No.
You are.
No.
You can be.
No,
well,
I'm not.
I don't see that. I
don't see it either.
The word isn't rude.
You,
It could be abrupt. You can be abrupt sometimes.
I'm
Let
doing
me
people
say,
a
you
favor.
can say abrupt all you want. I
You're
invited
rude.
Howard to go to the Rainforest concert with me once.
Yeah.
And you know how he's saying he left during intermission at this one?
Yeah.
He did it to me, too, only he
Right.
didn't even say goodbye.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was being considerate.
The
I
concert
was.
started up again. He was there.
Yeah.
And then I turned to say something to him. The whole row was empty.
Yeah.
He left and he took everybody with him.
Robin, honestly, I did that to not be rude. I did that to say, she's sitting there enjoying herself. If I make a whole big goodbye, it's annoying. Like let her have her good time. Why should I ruin? And then she's going to be like, oh, he's leaving. He probably didn't have a good time. I just left. That's all.
Well, I wanted to have a good time with you, and all of a sudden you were gone, and I was like, oh my God, did he
honestly,
not enjoy himself? He didn't even say goodbye.
I honestly didn't do it to be rude.
It's called a French exit because it's a rude exit.
Is
you
it?
don't say goodbye to people.
Wow.
But
What time do you-
I have no problems with
What
it.
time do you wake up in the morning on, say, though, when you're on vacation? What time do you get up?
Oh, it's probably around 7.
And the weekends and stuff. See, Howard gets up so early
I get
that
up
it
at 5.
seems much later to him, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we
it
went
does,
away
and
to.
I get up at 5, and then I hate Jimmy because you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Like Gary
He doesn't
with
get
Artie.
up with you.
He doesn't get up, and then he comes out of bed like
Artie doesn't get up until noon.
he starts eating.
7 a.m.
Noon is early.
Same with Jimmy and Sarah. They don't emerge from their room till like noon. I'm like, the whole day is over.
Well, can't you entertain yourself? What are you, a loser?
No, I do. But then they want to go to dinner together and they want to eat late. And I'm like, well, I've been up since 5 in the morning.
See, here's an observation about you and Beth that I think is,
I don't need Jimmy. Unlike you, I don't need someone to entertain me. Trust me,
But
pal.
you had Beth with you.
I don't need Beth to be with me to entertain myself.
Here's an observation
I'm busy.
about Howard and Beth that's really admirable. Like when we went to Bubba's wedding, we were staying at that hotel. Like I woke up what I thought was really early. Like 7 o'clock is early. And I see Howard and Beth they're coming over from the beach. They've already run for an hour and are walking on the beach. And like they've already done half a day's work.
I start my day.
Yeah.
That's it.
But what, you never think about sleeping till like 10 on a vacation?
I do my ablutions and then I start my day.
Who can do it?
Yeah.
Everyone else besides you, too. I don't know.
Robin was out there early, too.
I was finished my run when I saw them running.
Right.
How's that vacation? You getting up and running?
I don't know.
Look, what am I going to do?
What are you running
I
from?
don't get right, exactly. What are you
I'm
running
running
from?
to stay in shape. I want to be in shape.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think
what
to
else?
be on
Am
the
I?
beach is
Am I
so
not fun to be
horrible.
on vacation?
No,
with?
you're a lot of fun to be on vacation.
Yeah, I thought
with.
we had a good time.
There was one other funny, but it's not fun to talk about the normal stuff. But one of the great things was when we went into town. We were in Mexico. And
That
we
upset me.
Oh, that was great.
That was a whole thing.
I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go.
Leave the resort.
I would never go to any town in Mexico.
Howard
That
was
isn't-
certain that
For fear of
banditos,
kidnapping?
banditos were going to kidnap Beth.
I understand that. When you leave New York, you're camping out. So.
I was so dead serious. Jimmy goes, "Hey, let's go into town," and I
I
go,
didn't say it. Beth and Sarah want to go to town.
No, Sarah wants.
Did you want to go to
town.
Carlos and Charlie's or something? Or
Just
don't
they
know.
wanted to go shopping for
whatever.
trinkets.
Yeah.
Papas and beer?
I said to them, and I was dead serious when I said this, and I really felt this way. I said to Beth, listen, don't go into town. I've been reading about these kidnappings. In fact, in Mexico
Oh, my
now,
God, I was kidding, but I was
No, but
right.
in Mexico, they're kidnapping country singers and killing them.
Yeah.
The Mexican country
singers. Then
Yeah.
you were safe.
Yeah, we weren't. Oh, wait a minute. We were with a country singer.
And the fact of the matter
I didn't think of that.
That's
Yeah.
right. And the fact of the matter is, I said to Beth, go ahead if you insist on going. But when you get kidnapped, don't fucking call me. because I told you not to go. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for them to get back. I'm waiting. They finally come back, and Beth wasn't kidnapped, and everyone was safe. And they're describing they went into town. They had sodas. They had, I don't know, they went to like
margaritas.
Yeah. They had all this fun.
They had a great time.
And I was perfectly happy staying right at the resort. I don't need, why would you leave heaven?
Were you honestly worried that Beth was going to get kidnapped by banditos?
Yes.
But you were worried, but you didn't come with her to protect her.
I don't want to.
Please, that's the last thing he's going to do.
Now, you know what was scary to me?
What?
There were people we were with, and not anyone, not Jimmy and not Sarah, and not me or Beth, but there were people we were with who wanted to get into town to buy pot, I heard a rumor.
Oh, I see.
And I said in Mexico, if you go and approach people about pot, they're either going to kidnap you, kill you, or arrest you, and you will never see the light of fucking day. Jerry, am I right? Am I being an asshole?
I have to tell you, when we go on vacation to Mexico, we don't leave our resort either.
Of course.
And we actually do it because this is awful, but we don't want to run into other people who are going to know
Mexicans?
us. No.
You don't want to run into Mexicans. Fair enough.
No. We don't want to run into people who are maybe going to want to take a picture or anything like that. Now, these places are filled with touristy type people,
right?
And they think because you're in another country, it's their right to like hang out, that you have something in common. And the fact of the matter is, that we really have nothing in common. We just happen to be in the same country.
Whatever your reason is, you don't leave. And that's my feeling,
that's
too.
the move.
I don't. Also,
right.
when you go to these resorts, they're so expensive. Like, I don't want to waste 1 minute of time.
And the food is terrific. They're going into town to find food. You wouldn't find better food than where we were.
Right.
Where do you think you're going? You're going to have better food than what this is.
I think what you wanted was an authentic Mexican experience.
I figured I'd just go along and see what happens.
He wanted Senor Frogs.
Jimmy's very easygoing. I'm not. I'm not easygoing like him. He has fun. I don't.
That's true. That is very true.
He does. He has fun.
You don't know how to have fun.
Like, he always looks like he's having more fun than me. I see him and Sarah sitting at a table. They're having lunch, and they look like they're having a lot of fun.
They slept till 11.
Just in the last couple
Because I sleep.
Yeah, right.
In the last couple of weeks, Booker had that, his girlfriend threw him this surprise party.
It sounded awful.
Howard decided it was going to be an awful experience without going.
Oh, I knew it. I got that email from his girlfriend. You should hear this. Come to my boyfriend Booker's surprise birthday party in Atlantic City. Okay, so far so good. Then she goes and she writes, this is Alicia, the newscaster in Philadelphia. She goes, and what
the girl who punched the woman in the meat market?
There was no punching.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, please. If I've gotten elected 20 times.
And then referred to the police officer as a lesbian?
It's evidently a big misunderstanding.
This apparently occurred.
The officer had a short haircut.
All right, listen.
The one who emailed Rich Eisen, and his wife sent the email back.
Allegedly.
Let me tell you something.
So maybe you should do that, superfan.
You got to hear this. So I get this email. It says, you tell me if you would go to this. Come to Chris Booker's surprise birthday party.
Already know.
Right. I'm having.
Stop there.
Listen to this. Stay in your rooms.
Oh, here
till
we go.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I'm going to have coffee and dessert. Now, I'm saying to myself, wait a second, I'm going to go all the way down to fucking Atlantic City. Now I got to hide in my room till 10 o'clock till this fuck gets there. For his birthday, so he won't run into me. He's
did they ask you to hide in your room?
Stay in your room. Stay away from your room.
This is how he described it to me. He had almost
the reason
talked me out of going.
The reason it changed is because I spoke about it on the air.
Oh, stop it, Howard.
So stay away from blah, blah, blah. I mean, just stay out of the hotel till 10 o'clock. Hide in your room is what she's saying.
It was not that way
and
at all.
Then I'm going to make coffee and dessert. What about fucking dinner? I'm there I got to stay in my room while Booker eats his dinner, and then I get to come out for coffee and dessert? No fucking way.
You are
I'm not
so
going.
funny.
Stay home.
You didn't talk about it on the air. It was a surprise party. You didn't talk about it on the air.
That's right.
Oh.
So here's the deal.
That would have been great if
All
you did.
she said was Booker and I are checking in at this time, and we're going to this restaurant.
No.
Just avoid that.
That's not the way I read
And
it.
then we meet at 8:30.
I got to avoid the restaurant.
There are 50 restaurants in the hotel.
I don't need pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, also, Howard's 9 feet tall, and it's hard for him to blend in, and people want to talk
Nobody
to him.
would
And people
have
want to
seen
take
him.
pictures.
Admit I'm fun on vacation.
You are fun on
I
vacation.
am. I make jokes. Sarah loves me. Does Sarah really like me?
Yeah, she does, yeah. There's
she
a lot
like
of
Beth?
gossiping. Yeah, she loves Beth.
I don't know if she does.
She
Why
loves
do you
Beth.
say that?
She does?
Loves her, yeah.
All right.
What gives you that impression? What is going on?
I don't know. I'm just trying to see what's
Stirring
going
up
on.
things
Checking
up?
it out.
All right.
You guys play Scrabble or something when you're there? Or
Jimmy does.
Yeah, Sarah and I play
I
Scrabble
fucking
constantly.
I played with him once. It was horrible.
like because you had a performance like mine on the Superfan?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're really good at it. And,
Yeah.
and
They
like,
know all those words.
They know words. And
Yeah, it's hard to just jump into Scrabble. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
I'm
little
not a
words.
Scrabble guy. I mean, I'll play, but
Scrabble is like, who wants to know words? Words slow me down.
Where does the fun come in on the vacation?
Howard's a Yahtzee guy, a travel Yahtzee guy.
Jenga.
No, I'm a chess guy.
Oh, right, of course.
Yes, you should
You
know
wouldn't
that.
know that. You should listen to the show, Jerry.
All right, let's go back to Eric the Midget, who really did want to say something.
Oh.
Him again?
Well,
Oh, right.
no,
He's
I
been
promised
holding
him.
on. Yeah.
All right, Eric, go ahead quickly.
I was going to talk about my shows that I have tonight and tomorrow night.
Well,
Bye.
that's very exciting.
Take care, Eric.
Eric, do you ever consider that your timing is horrible? That like we're having this fun conversation, and then all of a sudden you get on and all you want to do is plug.
Well, I told the people in the room since I was in my chat room, since I wasn't listening, to let me know when the contest was over. They let me know a bit too early, obviously.
All right, quickly, what do you want to plug?
If fun were a car, you'd be a speed bump. You understand?
Do you guys ever listen to Eric's broadcasts?
Yes, not only that, I really had to watch myself because I started to get obsessed with it. I started watching it online, and I realized I was headed in a dangerous path, and that I could become really just spend my whole life watching Eric.
You were one of the online guys.
Yeah.
You would go to his
I
JFSC.
did. When I figured it out, I was like, "Oh no, I better not do this. I better not do this."
Are you a JFSC member?
I think so. Yeah, I think I had to sign up, whatever to watch.
Eric, are you nervous about being in the movie?
No, not really.
He doesn't really get nervous.
All right, good.
I don't think Eric's going to come through. I think he's going to find a way to kind of weasel out of the movie.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, I hope Colin is writing for Eric, because I don't expect much acting. I think the part has to be perfect for
Yesterday,
I also like the idea that Eric's mad at me after I got him tickets to the American Idol finale, the plane, all that stuff, and he screwed me and decided not to come. He's mad at me because I made fun of him.
But
Well,
you shouldn't be
that's-
mad at him.
But that's the best way to get on Eric's bad side. Do something for him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he hates me, and all I do is nice things for him. I got him Catherine McPhee's home phone number, which she still thanks me
Nice for her, too, yeah.
It was good for her. It was good for him.
Eric?
Yes, I'm here.
And what about the balloons? I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but is this ever going to happen, the flying with balloons?
Oh, he's never going to do it.
Everywhere I go, people are like, oh, you got to get Eric on the balloons.
He's afraid we're going to open a window and let him go sailing
I
out the
told him
window.
about that priest who
Yeah.
flew away in Brazil.
Yeah. We'll make sure that doesn't happen. We'll be standing by with BB guns.
We'll shoot you down if anything happens.
I love it.
Jimmy's going to bring a BB gun.
Yeah.
You want to be here when he flies with balloons.
Are you kidding me? I want to be the one that cuts the string, and I want to see him float away with balloons. Eric?
That's not ever going to happen.
All right.
All right. All right, Eric, I got to go, really.
Well, tonight on the JFSC, there's
Bye.
the first of the final four.
We'll see you later,
American
Eric.
Idol
Thanks for calling him.
And ECW.
Take care of yourself. You got any? All right. See you later.
Shut up, fat ass. You obnoxious fat ass.
Oh, come on. We know where to find you, dude. You don't move. Just,
Hey, is that an enormous pimple on your forehead?
No, it's not.
It's his brother.
Julio. That's his face.
Pull your hat up. I'm telling you.
Just pull the hat down farther.
Pull it up.
No.
No.
His whole face is red today. What's going on?
Why are you so red-faced?
I don't know.
You have big pimples, and look at your cheek even. They look-
Yeah.
I'm a Kennedy.
Your skin doesn't look good today.
What are you doing? Did you try some new product?
No, I have not tried a new product.
All right. All right, listen, I got to go, okay? I got a lot to do.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.
Break a leg. That's what actors say.
Right.
And you should listen to Jerry about taking him up on some acting lessons.
Yeah.
If you're smart. Guy's been around the block, knows what he's doing. All right, thank you.
Now, Eric.
Let's go to Greg. Greg, go ahead.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
All right.
Love the show. Been a long-time listener. I love Sirius. Two quick things. I wanted to ask you if you felt uncomfortable being around Jerry after having his girlfriend naked in your apartment, and you never really told us if you banged her or not.
I never banged Rebecca. I'm friends with Rebecca.
And I should also say I had never met Rebecca at that point.
That's right.
So for me to get upset with her about something that
Rebecca
happened
at that
when
point-
Rebecca didn't even know I existed on this planet.
Rebecca
So-
at that point was in a very unhappy marriage. She turned to me in a moment of need. And let me tell you, that's got to be the low point of her life, turning to me for anything. No, we were just friends, and we were hanging out having a good time, Jerry. That was
Yeah,
it.
I don't feel any. I'm not uncomfortable.
I'm
in
not.
any way.
Don't ask me to destroy my pictures of that night. Those are mine, and you really have no right to them.
Don't you get worried about your naked pictures? Someone coming in and downloading them or something?
I worry all the time. No, they're not.
You're not naked.
They're not in downloadable condition. They're in. There's one thing of Polaroids. They sit in a very, very private place where no one can find them.
Are you naked too?
Who, me?
Yes.
Hell no. Are you crazy?
Because I'm breaking in.
Like any good friends.
Really?
Like any good friends, we took naked photos. Big
Wow.
deal.
Yeah. Howard and I took naked
You know,
photos.
I do have to admit, I did ask once. I asked.
What did she say?
No.
She said
That
no. What?
She never made love to Howard?
No, that I couldn't take photos.
Oh.
Why?
It just, I mean, and I once again, I agree with the argument. I know everyone's going to jump on the, I get beat up in my marriage, but I mean, it's, I think she was afraid that it was going to get out there somehow.
And boy,
I
if it got out there, what would we see? A most gorgeous woman nude. I mean,
well, it was it was awful. I had one of those wind-up cameras where you have to hold the flash down, and I would have had to take it to Photomat, so they would have seen it.
Did you bring up that she did it for me? So why can't she do it for you?
No, I didn't bring that up. No.
You did. We'll throw that in her face.
I was going to say, now take that argument.
Are you crazy? Jerry, that's going to win the argument. Well, you did it for Howard, for Christ's sake, and you weren't even married to him.
I will try that. I did suggest maybe obscuring faces, but that didn't even fly.
Robin, has Jim Florentine tried to take nude photos of you? And Robin, can I ask, why are you surrounded by dead flowers?
I like dead flowers.
Really?
She had had a boyfriend who used to videotape her in the shower.
Oh God!
This
I
guy
did that
was
once.
this guy was so annoying. He tried to videotape me, and but she got
What were
rid of
you
him.
doing in the shower?
Nothing. And then Jimmy might be a picture taker. Did he ever say to you, "I want to take some pictures"?
Oh yeah.
You like that, Jimmy?
Oh yeah. One time when she was doing the enema, I got my Navy periscope up, went right up the poop chute.
You love her. You love when she takes an animal.
I love the enema.
Why do you love it so much?
I don't know. It's like the smell of tuna and hazelnut.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
And you want pictures of that?
Yeah. Well, there's something it's close to the business end in the front, you know.
All right. You like a girl with a clean asshole?
Absolutely.
Right.
Just like her dad.
Oh, shut up.
That's ridiculous.
I put a little Vaseline on the tip of my dick.
Robin, I can't believe
my butt cheeks is warm in the shower, by the way.
Right.
I can't believe you're dating our retarded puppet.
Right. All right. Thank you, Greg.
Can I ask one quick comment?
Yes.
What do you think of to Jerry's comments there? You talk about how there's these hot broad guys are already sick of banging him. I mean, that's the comment that he's been making. It sounds like maybe he doesn't have such a good deal after all.
What is he saying?
I can't understand one word this guy
Greg,
is saying.
you're breaking up something about Jerry, hot broads. He's sick of his... He never said that.
Well, no, I was saying, he can't watch the football game. He can't do this. He can't do that. I felt bad for Stamos when she dumped him, but maybe he didn't get such a bad deal after all.
Are you kidding me? Rebecca's a lot of fun. Trust me.
Yeah.
She's got a good personality, and she's hot. What more do you need in life?
Well, you can't watch.
She wants to turn the TV off while I'm watching. I ain't complaining. I'll figure out something to do with her.
It's just, you know what, I do have to say in her defense, in Los Angeles, the games start at 9 a.m. and it goes until 10 p.m. So I'm in front of the television for 13 hours.
13 hours? That is a bit much.
Not the pregame.
That's not that much.
Hi, Jimmy.
All right, there you go. Just watching a videotape the boys took over the weekend. The Killers of Comedy were working with Beetlejuice, your friend. And it was Beetlejuice is eating, and Bob Levy walks over to Beetlejuice with his balls out.
Oh, my.
Oh.
While Beetle is eating. And Beetle eventually notices. And Beetle seems to be the most rational one out of that whole Killers of Comedy group. He's like, why are your balls out? And it's disgusting. Beetlejuice knows that's disgusting. But did you know that Jerry knows Beetlejuice? That
Yes.
Jerry's mom has a weird connection to Beetlejuice. She was Beetlejuice's teacher in school.
For many years. He was
Lester.
at that school for many years, Lester, yeah.
Did she teach any of the other whack packers?
No, Lester is at...
I wonder if that class had any future, like, whack packers, like people we should
I
be
have
using.
to say it was a special ed school.
Right, so probably a lot of great candidates for our show. But
Yeah.
Beetlejuice was probably a star right off from the bat.
Did Beetlejuice start out in special ed?
He was in special ed, yeah.
Oh, he really made something of himself.
And it was a special ed school. It wasn't a separate class. It was.
Do you think anyone would have realized, even your mom, at that point, that Beetle would become a superstar?
He was. You can ask my mother. He was her favorite student for years. For years.
She must not be that good a teacher. When I asked him to spell his name, he spelled it R-E-D. So she really didn't teach him that much.
Well,
I think in all those years she could have taught him his name.
It's a long process.
It is. It's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Beetlejuice is a long name.
People are a little. You know, my aunt also taught at the same school. It was a school called PS 31 in Jersey City, and everyone's very concerned because Lester still goes out locally in Jersey City. And everyone's concerned about his drinking, actually.
Yeah, he does drink a lot.
He's not drinking enough or drinking too much?
Drinking too much, that he gets very drunk.
Oh.
Well, you know what's funny? For some reason, Lester Beetlejuice can only spell R-E-D. That's it.
Right.
Did your mom ever think to change his name to Red, which would have been a great name for him?
I don't think she was empowered to do that.
Right.
I think she was just working for this.
It would have made more
Jersey
sense to
City
go with
State.
whatever he could spell. That's my John Hine. John Hine, you were actually the answer to one of the trivia questions, but unfortunately it was the wrong answer. Jerry guessed you on one of the questions. You remember that?
Yeah. I was the announcer when the show started,
Right.
but it was George Takei.
George
But I
Takei.
appreciate it anyway, Jerry.
A lot of people do confuse those guys, though.
George Takei and John Hine.
True.
John, who has gotten 80
looks like-
blowjobs in his lifetime. Go ahead, John.
Oh, my. I never said 80. Jerry O'Connell and
Near
Jeff...
80.
Jerry O'Connell and Jeff Probst gave it their best shot, but it was Jimmy Kimmel who emerged victorious in the inaugural Celebrity Superfan Contest.
Right.
We'll talk about the difficulty of the quiz, how Jerry should take pride in not winning the contest, how Jeff knew Howard's family but couldn't come up with all the quiz answers, how Jimmy failed to recognize the voice of Crazy Alice,
Wow.
and if all three contestants are worthy of the title Celebrity Superfan.
To the Super Bowl?
And a beautiful.
Right.
Fractions and everything.
Son, what's going on over
there.
there?
What's happening?
Fred, what are you doing?
Enough. You know what? I had the pot up there. I guess they just started rolling.
You had the pot up.
For the tape that we had before. I forgot to bring it down when they stopped it.
All right.
How about after day 2 of History of Howard Stern, I called up John Hine. I called up John Hine, of all people.
Why did you call John Hine?
Well, I didn't want to bother anybody.
Important?
Well, I don't want to say important, but, I mean, he does the wrap-up show. I thought it would be less... I thought I would be more likely to get him there.
It'd be like if you called the White House and you asked for Condoleezza Rice.
Right.
You know?
Do Jerry and Jimmy believe that John Hine has gotten near 80 blowjobs?
Well, I don't have any reason not to believe him, but if that's the case, I'm very impressed. Very
And don't
impressed.
forget, he got married at 22 years old. He's claiming he got near 80 blowjobs before 22.
Wait, 80 blowjobs total or from 80 different women?
80 different women.
Oh.
I didn't say 80.
All right,
But
you said
somewhere in
near
that
80.
neighborhood, though, right?
The neighborhood, I came clean. The neighborhood shrunk. It's around 30. That's what I...
It's around 30? That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was conflicted about this, but I think John is an honest guy, and I think he's telling the truth. And I think that
come on, no one
I
believes
think that a lot of times in your adolescence, oral sex is not a home run.
In
but it's
your
something,
adolescence.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Yeah.
Not,
I
not
bet
a
Jerry's
mine.
got about a million blowjobs.
No,
You're a
I
different
wish.
player.
No, it's not.
Jimmy,
that.
you got married at 22 too, didn't you? Your first
20.
wife? 20.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs did you have before your first wife?
Well, including her, none.
Right. 0, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you're in Stand By Me as a kid and you're a good-looking guy, I
Yeah.
could believe he'd get 80 blowjobs.
Yeah, you know, it didn't work out that way because I was sort of the comic sidekick in that film.
Okay,
so I wasn't,
whatever. If I was in high school and everyone said, hey, there's the kid who was in Stand By Me, I would have gotten at least 3 blowjobs, at least that I know of.
When
sadly,
did you get skinny, Joe?
Do you mind swallowing before you ask that question?
I don't want the subject to move.
With the irony.
You know, in all honesty, I think my mom saw that I was going down the wrong road and put me on a diet. A book called Fit for Life, if I remember correctly.
No, but you shot up too.
How old were you when you got your first blowjob?
I was in high school. I was a junior in high school.
Really?
That's not very.
No, that's not very good.
Well, you know,
for a guy who was in a movie.
I think the thing, and this is why I believe, John, I did not go to sleepaway camp, which seemed to me where a lot of oral sex was happening.
I see.
Yeah, but it would have been everybody, including the campers
But the stories,
and the counselors.
The stories I heard about sleepaway camp.
Counselors would have been blowing you.
The stories I heard about sleepaway camp were that it was where
So
you got
not
laid.
until your junior year in high school did you get a blowjob.
No.
Wow, late starter. And you say your mom got you on. Can you have your mom talk to Artie about it?
Maybe she's the one who can intervene.
You know, it's pathetic. I'm about 8 years older than Jerry.
Right.
And my first blowjob was when he was a junior in high school as well.
You know, Artie, I have to say, I don't think you've hit crisis period, but like you don't. You still have time, you know. But it's something you got to think about. Is really like I
Artie,
worry a little bit
do you
about
think you're in crisis?
No.
No, yeah,
if I could get rid of this fucking schedule, I'd be fine.
I know that Artie is 40, and I know that it's not. I don't think he's in trouble yet.
Well, the thing about Artie that I admire, besides obviously he's very funny, is that every time I come in, he's got something new going on. He's like Madonna. Now he's got the black eye. He's always reinventing himself.
Right. He's changing.
Yes.
That's a different level of dirtbag.
Always working on that look.
He really looks like a degenerate now, doesn't he? I mean, he's full-fledged.
It's kind of terrifying. It really is. I really have to say, when you stood up, I got nervous.
Much like the heroin thing, maybe a year from now I'll blurt out the real story behind the eye.
What is the real story? Swallow it before you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't choke.
I think most likely, I mean, just if you were going to work the numbers, it's probably a domestic dispute.
Yeah.
That would be my
What happened?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's all alone
Honest,
in that
sorry. What happened? What happened with the eye?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you really just fell and went into a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worse in a way to me than if a hooker punched you in the eye.
Jimmy, you recently named Artie one of your 5 favorite stand-ups. Is that
yes.
true?
Well, yes, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I love Artie. I love him.
In Reader's Digest he did, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
A lot of people read that.
4 favorite, I think it was. Yeah.
4 favorite. Who were the other 3?
Comedians.
Who was your other favorite?
It was
Sarah?
no, Sarah wasn't on there. There were people that I felt like I wanted to name some people like that. If people, especially who read Reader's Digest, hadn't heard of.
I see.
Zach Galifianakis is a very funny guy. Chris Elliott, Artie, and there was one other, but I forgot who it was.
You forgot who that was?
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
I like that you can't even remember who you named.
Tracy Morgan, that's right. Yeah.
Tracy's so funny.
I wrote it like 6 months ago. I don't know.
Let's get back to John. John, all right. Anything else on the wrap-up show?
Yeah, when Artie had his Teddy outburst, Jerry actually called and we had a little conversation about it. He was genuinely concerned and wanted to help out.
I was worried about Artie relapsing. That was my one concern.
There's somebody blowing John right now.
John, that's disgusting. Not in the studio. Wow, this guy really
81, 81, dude.
81 blowjobs.
Just keeps on climbing.
Penis is like a divining rod to tonsils.
Terry, what is your number of blowjobs right now? How many different women have blown you in your life?
You know, I never counted blowjobs, but it's not that high. I'm not really a blowjob guy.
You don't enjoy it that much?
Yeah, I prefer to hit a home
Just
run.
get right in it. Me too. I'm with you on that.
When you run out of count, that's a good sign. The single most depressing fucking thing ever is when we asked Pauly Shore how many playmates he fucked, and he went, I don't know. I wanted to jump off the Chrysler.
Wanted to kill yourself. I remember. That's when you started doing heroin.
When the first month I moved to Los Angeles, I went to a discotheque called Guys on Beverly Boulevard, and I remember
by Jerry's Deli there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I used to go there sometimes.
And it's amazing how Artie, he's
landmarks.
Yeah, his landmarks are restaurants.
Jerry's Deli was open all night. When I wasn't getting a blowjob, I was eating at Jerry's Deli.
There was a girl who went on a date with Artie and said every landmark he took her to was a restaurant. The real truth.
Well,
yes,
it's down by Katz's. Pauly Shore was at the monitor. They had a camera outside, and he was pointing to the monitor and telling someone to radio the bouncer to let that woman into the back. He's a stud. That guy.
He's an operator. He's an operator.
He's, and you can't blame a guy. I mean,
it's like the Wizard of Oz back there.
He is really.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I'm surprised you never used your late night prowess, your fame, to fuck lots of girls. You were really very, very faithful to Sarah, and you right out of your marriage.
Did you sleep with anyone else?
You really fucked up.
Did you sleep with anyone else before you?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. So you've slept with 2 women your entire life.
No, 3.
3.
Wow.
You're really a monogamous kind of guy.
Yeah.
Look over there, John Hine.
Not by choice.
John Hine has
He's
had
whooping you.
way more.
Yeah, but really, am I that much better looking than John Hine? I mean, look at us.
But Jerry O'Connell's laughing at you. He looked at you and actually started laughing.
No, well, I was going to say, John Hine is beating.
New autobiography called Up Till Now. Wonderful book, getting great notices. A lot of people are buying it, and I'm urging Howard and his whole audience to take a look at it because it's filled with laughs. It's also a meaningful book to me, so I recommend it highly. And I'm also looking forward to being on Howard's new show. I keep reading uncensored, serious radio, and I don't know what that means because he wasn't too censored before, so it looks like a big adventure coming up.
Well, I'm always excited when William Shatner comes to Sirius Satellite Radio. He is a megastar, an icon. He was voted an icon, one of the 50 top icons of television.
Yes, and I think I just got the George Takei treatment from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you know you are an icon?
Like a mouse.
There he is. William Shatner, a singer, an actor, does commercials, does it all.
You don't change.
I'm ageless. And so are you.
No. Well, not really. I mean, the eyes are red, but you look great.
You look good, too.
And the setup is almost exactly the same as the old radio thing.
We didn't want to throw you.
Yeah.
Huh?
We didn't want to throw you, so we kept everything the same.
No, it's really remarkable.
William Shatner, I was just about to say, you were voted, I believe, by Entertainment Weekly or one of these magazines, one of the top 50 icons on television of all time.
They could never forget you.
Like my mother would say, when you get 98%, what happened to the other 2%? Where in the 50 did I write?
Well, it's funny because in your new book where you write candidly and honestly about yourself, you say you never watched a Star Trek episode. You are an icon because of Star Trek, and yet you never watched an episode because you think you were a shitty actor in Star Trek. You didn't like what you did.
Well, I wouldn't have put the word shitty in front.
What word would you put?
What did you say?
Superb, but I couldn't recognize greatness. I just don't like my face. I don't like the way. I just don't like myself.
You were
But
selected.
Shitty actor.
You were selected for Star Trek because you're handsome. You're a handsome man.
You were the male romantic lead.
I was attracted to you, and I'm totally heterosexual.
And you are, and I know you are.
Now, listen, yes. William Shatner hasn't been here in a while. There's a lot of ground to cover. He has written a blockbuster book. He has revealed all. Now, if you remember his last book, he said some things. I remember we played his audiobook on the air, and it was candid and honest, so I'm expecting the same thing from this book, and I will interview you about it. But first, let me remind you of some of the things William Shatner said.
He's already revealed?
And that he's already revealed in his audiobook, the first one. Here he is.
Let's see.
In his own words.
What are you?
Nichelle Nichols, gaping asshole, has a foul, vaguely organic odor.
You comment on Nichelle Nicole, who, of course, was your co-star. You say he had a gaping asshole. What was that?
I can't, I blank out when I hear that. I just don't remember saying that, but I'm, who am I to argue with myself?
This is from your own words in your own audiobook. Let's listen some more.
You recognize your own voice.
Well, of course.
Here's something you said that I thought was outrageous.
On January 21st, 1972, I fucked a black 7th grade boy at a junior high dance.
All right. Explain that.
But he grew up to be...
Obama? Wow, that was the guy you butt fucked.
He was passionate. He was concerned about the issues, which were his little round thing.
I know other authors are embarrassed by some of the revelations they make in books.
Not me.
Not you. Let us play some more from your first book before we get into the new revelation.
Is there going to be a new audiobook?
Oh, my gosh.
Not now. I hear you all.
Can I expect no less from you?
Let's hear what you had to say in your first book.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking, come from the nuts of a retarded boy with a raging hard on.
All right, why?
I don't know why you talk that delivery.
Well, because I feel a little bit strange about saying
The director
thing.
told you to deliver it like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yes.
Give it the full thing, give it the full treatment. I would talk like that.
We were on the air the other day, and we had reason to play your classic exchange when you were doing this commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, or you were doing some job, and the director the guy starts telling you how to do the read, and you just berate him. I mean, you
give him a lesson.
You give him a lesson.
Best lesson.
Was it bad or was it good?
It's fantastic. It was
It's
so
the
right
best.
on. You did 2 reads of the same thing. And they were perfect. They were as good as they were ever going to be. And the guy gets on the thing, the squawk box, and he says to you, Mr. Shatner, can you be a little more up-tempo? And you say to him...
The laugh is the best. When he starts to direct you, the laugh is the best.
And you say to him, I don't even know if you remember this, you say to him, look, why don't you read it for me, and I'll do it the way you do it. So the guy reads it. He reads it horribly. I mean, like a third grader.
Yeah.
And you do a dead-on impression of what he just read. And the guy goes, oh, Mr. Shatner, I'm so sorry I haven't brought this up. You go, no.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I am reading it the way you read it. That's the way you want it. I'm trying to make the client happy. He goes, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, the guy goes, your first read was so good. I mean, you got this guy so trained, and it's so true. Sometimes they'll make you sit there and go through 100 takes. And you really delivered the goods the first time.
You've been there. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. They don't know.
Well, they want to make themselves worthwhile and
they
tell you
want to feel a part of it.
They want to feel a part of it, but you really had delivered it.
They don't. But it's beyond that. It's their ego. It's not wanting to make it better. It's I'm going to put my imprimatur on your reading.
But you really give it to the guy.
You did such a job on him.
Well, you know what's wrong, really what's wrong, is they're playing rehearsal tapes. Somehow, the engineer or somebody is taking what you do as you try and find the right way of doing it and making that entertainment that they put out on it.
But you know what? They should all hear this so that they keep their mouths shut while you're in there working.
A talented guy might have something to add.
True, but they ought to know the difference.
It's funny, though. When I hear you do the first read, I go, okay, he nailed it.
Yeah,
he did
he's
it.
perfect.
It's fine. It's very good. I would have you continue, and you'd be done with the session in 15 minutes.
Right. There's a one out there with the word garage.
Yeah, no,
garage.
sabotage.
Oh, sabotage.
I've played that for you.
And sabotage and sabotage.
Yeah.
Well, you were clearly wrong. There is no such word as sabotage. You tell the director,
but you're
I
not
say
changing
sabotage.
Right. It was me talking. So the word came up, and I said sabotage.
But sabotage is not a word. The word is sabotage. But you wouldn't let go of that one. That one you were wrong in.
I was?
Yeah, the director was trying to say to you, listen, Mr. Shatner, do you mind
just need to go back for that
saying
one
sabotage?
thing.
But if the word came out of my mouth naturally, why wouldn't it be a word?
But the captain
if I remember, I kept saying, but I'm Canadian.
No, you kept saying, I say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
And you can say sabotage.
And then it worked its way around so that finally he was saying it my way, and I was saying it his way.
There you were being difficult. There you were being a bit of
I was probably being
difficult.
Egotistical.
No, I think I was trying to say, listen, there's no such word, Mr. Shatner, but what are you going to do?
But actually, there is.
Now, you know what I like about this? I bet you every take after that, no one had a complaint. I'll bet you. And, you're like a bear caught in a bear trap. You are going to gnaw until you get out.
It's true. And I went too far. It then became cruel.
But that's why it's the best celebrity tirade.
Well, I should have quit about 5 minutes into it because
Do you not recall this session?
No, I have no idea. I don't have no recollection of that whatsoever.
It's the single greatest thing.
But and you can hear the fun that I'm having, and then he says, "No, please," and then I begin
You're cruel.
I'm lashing him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm saying you talk to me like that, I'll show. That was really bad behavior on my part.
But you, in a sense, were right. The read was good.
You taught him a lesson.
Well,
his read was horrible.
His read was horrible, right. and the people who emphasized, you read commercials.
You and this.
Yes, right. I'm on my way to see your face.
Right.
Just...
You sounded very good. Now, this is where you get into trouble. Even in your new book, you say you were shocked to find out that most of the Star Trek cast hated you. You say this in the new book.
Right. And the word most is not really, I mean...
Most was pretty accurate.
We know exactly who we're talking about.
People were only there for
in your own words. In your own words, you said Leonard Nimoy thought you were a real son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't say that.
You
Are
felt
you
so bad. He's paraphrasing.
No, it says Leonard Nimoy thought Bill was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, you are so bad.
This is your book.
I didn't.
Did you read this?
Did I read it?
Did you? Were you misquoted?
I had somebody read it to me.
Were you misquoted?
Leonard and I are
now you're friends.
But we know who.
Friends at the time?
We had a couple of disagreements.
Yes, he became friends with Leonard Nimoy. Leonard, he writes in his book, was an alcoholic.
Oh. Well, Leonard, no, wait a minute.
That's
Leonard,
what it says.
I know. But
you wrote
but
that.
I didn't out him. Leonard is a recovering alcoholic, and he talks to people about about recovery. I'm not outing him. We had a whole...
So Mr. Spock was drunk? That wasn't a performance?
No.
So you're
Mr.
saying
Spock
that
was
Nimoy
not
was...
drunk on the set. Leonard
never.
talks about needing a drink after work.
Leonard Nimoy had once said his favorite thing to do was to go to London and see a play because he enjoyed drinking. They allow you to drink.
You can
That's
drink
exactly
your drink
right.
right to your...
Leonard took me under his wing when my life took those turns, and he's my dearest friend.
Uhura said she despised you.
Yes,
but you had also made love to her, had you not?
No, I had
you were
not.
a lover of her.
No, she was had enough activity on her.
Why would Uhura did you treat these people the way you treated that engineer? Do you think?
Well, looking back, I may have. I mean, that was terrible of me. He wasn't an engineer; he was a director, and he was. But I took that too far, and I may very well be guilty of.
Do you think you're an angry man? Have you been to a psychiatrist, and has the psychiatrist diagnosed you as an angry man?
No, I've not been to that kind of therapy, but I probably was a very angry man.
Why do you think you were angry? Were you angry with your mother?
Probably.
Why?
What did his mother do?
Well,
his mother indulged
there
him.
are issues. I don't really deal with that in the book.
I know, but I'm dealing with it here. What happened between you and your mother? You are angry.
I probably, I don't know, but usually it's.
Were you molested?
Well, hold on, no. Well, usually in the case of that kind of anger, it's because you feel you've been wronged. So who knows what was happening?
Why did your mother wrong you? What did she do?
I wish I.
No,
I
you
could
know.
tell you.
What
no,
was
I
she?
don't.
You won't look?
Was she not there for you?
I'm looking.
Are you not willing to look at yourself?
She may not have been there for me, exactly. She may not have loved me unconditionally, that kind of thing.
You felt unloved. And your father treated you horribly, didn't he?
Really?
No, he didn't. My father was a very loving man, but he was busy.
Too busy for you. You were ignored by your father, and you felt worthless.
No.
Didn't you?
Daddy can find better things to do.
Wow.
Well, there must have been issues, and I probably was angry, and that was the fuel behind all the
Michelle
ambition.
Nichols claims she despised you.
Yep.
Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov all allegedly hated you.
That was their claim.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Let's
go back to your first audiobook.
But is it the job of the captain to be loved by the rest of the crew?
See, now there's the voice of wisdom.
Did you ever
My job was to say the words and try and get the show on the air, right?
Here, Frank has a question. Yeah, Frank, go ahead in Longview, Washington. Yes.
Yeah, George Takei has expressed some hostility towards.
I know.
Yes, on our show.
Shatner.
I know.
I was wondering, because I kind of think that maybe this is like a pent-up kind of homosexual...
Do you think that Takei wanted you?
It's possible. Who knew what was going on in George's mind?
You knew George was gay, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You had no clue.
Well, as time went on and I began to recognize symptoms, I thought, is it possible?
Even in your new book, you admit you were many homosexuals came on to you. In fact, a man in a movie theater put his hand on your leg.
That's true. Really? By the way, have we mentioned the name of my...
Never. I will never mention the name of
the name of my book. Never talk about.
So you get completely nude.
Well, up till now, I felt.
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now, is in stores.
And did you love it?
Signing copies. I haven't even read it yet.
I thought he was going to fake it like he usually does.
Yes, I loved it. Of course I loved it. Of course I read it. What is it, Gary? What do you want?
If you go to JD page 1, what the guy was just talking about, we found a clip when George Takei was here, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. He was on the wrap-up show, And he suggested that he and Mr. Shatner did a scene together, and that Mr. Shatner tanked it so that it was cut out of the movie, and that's why George never got promoted as a character.
Oh, God.
Well, here's some of the things, George. Here's some of the things.
I tanked the scene?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you threw the scene, you made it bad, and they cut it out.
And they cut it from the film.
Right.
And because they cut
Where
it
is
out,
that?
he never got promoted.
That's absurd, isn't
Let me play a bunch of things George said about you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
And respond to each one.
Okay.
William Shatner reeks of urine.
No, what about that?
It's true. I piss on my
This
pants
is from
a lot.
his book. This is from the book he wrote.
One night, William Shatner dutied on a gesticulating cowboy.
The cowboy was making bad upward motions with his finger.
Let's get back to your book.
Okay.
I'm talking about your first book.
Which book is that?
The audio book.
Let me
I'm going to
hear
play you
the-
some clips
Let
from
me
your
hear the audio book.
Okay.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny, black, handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole while Jimmy Doohan but fucked Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face while an enormous fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting shit hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-assed Nichelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget's cock with a light bulb while grunting and shitting in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelly until his firm hard cock shot soggy, congealed, cum all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh my God! It was a party.
All right. What about that? There's a lot to digest.
You got there's a lot to digest, but don't swallow.
Wow. You are ill. This book, the new book, is just as honest, isn't it?
Up till now, is out in the bookstores right now, and it is honest and truthful, and it's getting great reviews, and Howard's going to read it tomorrow.
As an actor, you never experienced gay sex. I don't even as an actor. I mean, actors are around a lot of gay people. There's a lot of free association with your thoughts. You're open to
Did
new
you ever
experiences.
try
Look who's talking.
Did you? I'm not an actor.
Right.
Did you try to?
You sound like the machine.
Did you try homosexuality at one
no,
point?
never tried.
You never did.
No,
Not
even
even
though
any
George
light-
encouraged me,
right.
I refused.
Not
George's.
like kissing, nothing.
Oh
nothing.
my God, no!
You even say you are upset about the new Star Trek movie. You still are peeved that they're going to have a new Star Trek movie without you.
And Leonard is in it.
Leonard is in it.
Talk
and
honestly.
I keep saying Leonard is in it, and I'm not. They're making a Star Trek movie without Captain Kirk, without the old Captain Kirk.
Right.
There's a young Captain Kirk. So I think they hit story problems and didn't know how to solve it. But it's not peeved. I'm just disappointed. I would love to have been. And J.J. Abrams is such a great movie maker that I would love to. So
You would love to work with the
I'd
guy.
love to work, but I got a lot of things to do.
You certainly do. Yeah. You're on a career roll, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that it's happening.
And when you talk about a new Star Trek, and they take Leonard Nimoy and they put him in, there is a jealousy.
No.
A professional jealousy.
No,
absolutely. There's nothing wrong with
Leonard
saying
got
that.
most of what he asked for. I think that was really good.
Well, maybe. He's getting a lot of money for it.
Oh, my God.
Is that true? Do you know what he's getting for it?
No, I have no idea, but it is a lot of money.
All right, look. You do claim that in the new book that you are upset how they killed your character off in Star Trek.
Thinking back, they were going to kill him off anyway.
Right.
So they said, well, either you can be in the movie and die or don't be in the movie. We're still going to kill you. So I was kind of hung up. And I said, all right, I want to be in the movie. But looking back, I wish they had done it with more timpanis and trumpets as against...
well, you're the whole show. Of course they should make something dramatic there, something that would be big.
They did, but, in a way, I think the producer was trying to kill the character off because it was a legacy of the old guard.
Yeah.
And this guy was head of the new guard of Patrick and the next generation.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to kill as many antecedents, like a lion killing the cubs.
Yeah, but, they have killed Star Trek. They've tried now to resurrect it.
Yeah.
That's true. Now, in your new book, up till now, Which indicates there might even be another book.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And if not by me, it's certainly by you.
Yeah, I will write your final book.
And we have the audiobook already.
I have so many things. We have the audiobook. It's all done.
Michelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
How did you know?
You wrote it.
Oh, that's right.
My cheeks are numb from George Takei's monster cock slapping my butthole.
Right. Your read is awful on this, by the way.
I know. Let's get that guy. Maybe he can help me with it.
All right. You do admit in the book that
first of all, you're totally insane here. And hung up on homosexuality. I can see it.
You beat out Bill Cosby for the Priceline job.
You know, I did.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that either.
It's Mr. Pitchman.
How did you find that out? What do you mean you didn't know that till you read that? Where did you read it?
Wherever. I mean, somebody, perhaps you.
You thought you were first choice.
Yeah, I thought, you go in, you don't think, when somebody offers you a job, you think, well, I guess I'm fourth in line. But
you were a genius to take the Priceline job because it was reported in the paper you made $10 million in stock.
No, the stock was given to me, but you know what a lockup is? When a new company comes in, you can't sell it for
2 years,
a year and a half or 2 years. So that's what happens. So I couldn't sell it. So I'm watching it go up, thinking I'm rich, and I'm poor.
Right. So by the time you could sell it, the Priceline stock had dropped.
Exactly.
I see.
It went from $150, something like that, to $2.
Priceline.com. That's where you go on and you buy the tickets. Are you still involved?
Oh yeah,
you are.
Aren't you? This is commercial-free radio.
No, I mean...
you're doing commercials.
No, I'm just saying, are you still involved with the company?
Absolutely.
You are.
He still does the commercials.
Do you still have the stock?
No.
You sold it?
Yeah, when it was $2, thinking, it was all over.
Everybody knows the famous story that you lived out of a truck for many years. Things were not good. Well, for a while. Let's put it that way, yes. And that was difficult. But now I'm upset because I read that you had hip replacement and heart surgery. I'm worried about you. It says in your book here, January 2008, Bill had hip replacement surgery, developed heart complications on the operating table. What is that?
Idiotic. Somebody wrote that.
That's not in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
I think it is in your book.
No.
I don't think you read your book.
I did a hip replacement and perfectly healthy.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
I'm worried about you.
I am riding in competition. I'm back. I'm running.
I was going to ask you still riding?
Oh, my God, yes.
Do you know the Priceline stock is now trading at $139.66? Do you know that?
Yes.
And do you still own it?
No.
So why did you sell it?
Because
you didn't believe in that.
Well, it was the big bubble. Everybody was panicking and running.
So are you upset with yourself?
I was. Well, wouldn't it have been nice to go from $2 to $100?
Are you a wealthy man?
I probably am.
You are. This Boston Legal show you're on?
It got renewed.
Tremendous amount of money you make there?
Not tremendous, but really good. I mean,
where's all your money?
To some guy who is struggling to make ends meet, it's a fortune.
Are you worth $100 million?
No.
You are not.
No.
I do worry about your character, Denny Crane.
Why?
What are they doing with him?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think they're going to write you right into a corner where you can't get out, and then they'll be in trouble again.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. What do you mean? What would the corner be?
Well, you used to be able to try. Like you're not trying cases anymore. They're sort of. That was like the brilliant thing about it.
Right.
And now
that I would try a case and be able.
Yeah.
I did try some cases in the latter. Maybe they haven't played them yet.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Because basically they keep you quiet now.
I bet you William Shatner doesn't sit back and take things lightly. I bet you're in there with those writers, and I bet you ream them every once in a while about where they're putting your character.
Well, I would do that ordinarily, except that David Kelly is a genius.
I see. So you don't question it.
I never see him.
I
mean, these scripts, these
That's
magnificent.
His genius.
You know that Robin goes to Boston legal conventions dressed as Denny Crane? You know that? Now, here's something disturbing about you.
Yes, please.
You ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's right.
And without a leather or any kind of gear. What are you up to there? Death wish? Mother didn't pay enough attention? Father didn't pay enough attention? What's going on here?
Well, you got to... why does one ride a motorcycle? Don't you?
Hell no. Fred does, but not me.
All right, you ride a motorcycle for the freedom of it. The wind and the smell and the heat and the cold. I mean, it's a sensual experience.
But you know how many deaths occur on motorcycles.
I do.
And
you know
that
a lot of times it isn't your fault. It's motorists who are hostile to motorcycles.
Absolutely. You've got to ride.
But you've also seen Gary Busey, haven't you?
No, that's not fun.
Right.
You want to end up like that?
I'm forced to wear a helmet because of Gary Busey, but the fun of motorcycling is restricted by wearing leathers and a helmet.
Have you ever fallen off your motorcycle?
Yes.
You have?
Big time.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No. and nor leathers. I was wearing a T-shirt and shorts and sandals.
How did you look in that?
I was trying to escape George Takei.
Right.
But I had my helmet with me.
Yes.
But I wasn't wearing it. I was on a country road, and the bike came out from under me. I don't know why. And I slid across the road on my back, and I've got scars on my back and rear end.
All right. Now, listen, not only that, you reveal a lot of things in the book. You reveal that the Gorilla Foundation...
The Gorilla Foundation?
You were working for the Gorilla Foundation, and a gorilla grabbed your balls. Is that true? And what is that like when a gorilla grabs
A gorilla
you?
grabbed my balls and then ate out James Doohan's ass.
He then turned around and offered. It was intimidating.
It must hurt.
It was very gentle. While the lowland gorilla had his hand on my scrotum.
Right.
The male gorilla that they had brought in to breed to her was 10 yards away behind a locked door that had bars on it, and he's shaking it in jealous rage.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand that apes shake hands by grabbing one's balls. That's how they shake hands in the animal world. So
they're not shaking hands; they're shaking balls.
Yeah, but to them, it's a handshake.
I
That's
understand,
what it means.
but in their language, it's a ball shake.
I mean, you think everyone's coming on to you,
right? they have what they call the Bolshoi the Bolshoi handshake. Okay.
Why, when you go trick or treating with your grandchildren, do you wear a William Shatner mask?
Because I love to record the look on the person's face when they say trick, and I take the mask off.
I see.
And it's me.
Are you aware of a trivia fact that the famous movies, the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers mask is a William Shatner mask turned inside out?
No, I didn't know
Do
that.
people
What
know
do you mean
that?
turned
Do you
inside
know
out?
that?
No, it's the mask itself.
It's a face of you, they obviously from the Star Trek years, and when they created the movie, they just merely turned it inside out, and in fact, it is your face on Michael Myers.
That's correct.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You're learning that for the first time.
I'm learning that for the first time.
You are, right?
No, I knew it.
You did know that?
Yeah. It was,
I didn't know you knew that.
It was bandied
Why
about.
wouldn't
Well,
you
I'm
know
telling
that?
You should own a piece of that movie. That's why. I'm shocked there isn't a suit. In your book...
You're getting my book Up Till Now, which is at the bookstores.
Yes,
even as we
Up Till
speak.
Now.
Right
Up Till Now, William Shatner. And by the way, William will be signing copies of his book tonight at 7 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble in Union Square, Manhattan. You can go over and say hello.
I was going to ask if you were going to be out and about.
Perfect.
Don't bring any of that Star Trek crap. That's not what he's there for.
No, I'm signing
the book.
The book.
You will.
You won't sign anything else.
Will you yell at someone who brings a Star Trek piece of memorabilia?
I will yell so loud you'll hear it.
You are a difficult
from
guy.
Long Island or wherever.
You save that for the conventions where there's many dollars to be made. Is that true?
Well, you know what?
I don't do conventions.
No more.
No more conventions.
They sort of
Why? Why no more conventions?
Because Star Trek conventions aren't.
They're not
they're
fun?
no.
They're not fun.
You despise your fans?
George and Nichelle are there.
Oh, absolutely, they're there. They're there
Well,
all the
they
time.
say, at least George says, that you suck off all the money if you come. He'd prefer you not to.
Did he use the word suck off?
Yes. He uses the word suck off a lot. Yeah. Listen, I am honored that in your new book, Up Till Now, you describe your experiences in the homo room.
I know.
When you were on this show.
Well, it was quite an experience.
And you
imagine coming to do publicity and being asked to go in the
homo room.
Yeah.
You were on our show way back when, and I said to you, let's go downstairs to the homo room. And, you know, I never really understood what your reaction to that might be. And you say, you know, look, I didn't want to seem like an uptight guy, so I went along with it. But it must have disturbed you on some level. I take it from your book.
On several levels,
On
like
several
starting
levels.
on the surface.
What's wrong with
starting on the surface and working your way down to my mother's level?
What's wrong with two men being on a radio, going downstairs into a basement, and playing gay hijinks with one another? Why are you so uptight?
In front of 30 million people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was shocked to read also in your new book, it was very revealing, that you were afraid that when you did a love scene with Angie Dickinson, that you would get a hard-on.
That's correct.
Right. Are you not so professional that you could maintain a flaccid state with an actress?
Is that something I'm supposed to react to?
I
it seemed
applaud
like
you.
a bed spring.
I applaud you.
I've heard that sound before.
I applaud you for saying that. I applaud you because when I did my movie, I was hard through 90% of the movie. Any scene I had with a woman, and one scene with Fred, I was hard. And, you know, I mean, I find these kissing scenes erotic. I don't care that there's a camera on me. I was like shot out of a cannon.
Wang.
I loved it. Wang. Thank you,
Now,
George
is
Takei.
Angie Dickinson the only time you had that problem?
No, I used to have that problem a lot.
Did you? So what would you do?
No,
what were you doing with Angie Dickinson? What was the scene?
Well, we were naked and in bed, and
she's an attractive woman.
Oh,
sexual.
First of all, she's an extremely attractive woman now, but can you imagine when she was a few years younger?
Oh, I sure can. I remember beating off to her as a child.
She was extraordinary.
Yes.
And
you land this role. You're in bed with her.
I'm in bed with her.
Were you totally nude?
Sure.
Why totally nude? Don't they usually put a pair of pants on you?
Well, no, my ass was sticking in the air.
It was.
Yeah.
And did you say to her, "Listen, Angie, chances are I'm going to get aroused. I find you attractive."
No, somehow that conversation doesn't come up. Ordinarily, you are they're so busy technically. Move your arm to the left, Bill.
But so what? It's erotic. Have you ever had full penetration on a film set?
No. No, that's ridiculous.
You were never penetrated, or did the penetrating? What if I accidentally penetrated you? Would you be upset?
I would scream gently.
No, I'm being serious. So when you get into bed with Angie Dickinson, you say to her, "Look, this could happen." Did you in fact get an erection?
Not really.
You did not. Did you bang her off camera?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
No. Although that would be wish fulfillment because she.
Did you try?
No. You don't want to.
Yeah, you did.
No. You don't want to. It's a
bullshit. You don't have a governor on you that stops you from doing that.
Listen, not talk about governors.
Come on.
The governor here didn't do that. No, you've got to be really careful with the people you work with. Yeah.
You say her silken skin flowed mellifluously over her hips.
I said that.
Into the rising swells of her ripened breasts.
Oh,
her
my.
long blonde hair just barely.
What kind of a book is this?
Who wrote this book?
He's memorized passages from these dog-eared books that he keeps. Page 72.
You have an odd writing style. In the middle of this sexy story, you plug your website, and you say, "Yeah, he does." Several times in his book, he plugs his website.
You got to read it, Robin. You'll enjoy it. Honestly, you will.
Right.
It's very funny.
I have to take a look at this.
Great fun.
All right. You did write about the death of your wife.
Yes.
Which I didn't think you would. I thought that was off limits even in your book.
Well, it is sort of off limits, but I wanted to.
An editor would probably say to you, "You have to
well,
address
that's basically
this."
what.
Did they force you to do it?
Not they, but it's such a big issue in my life that I thought, and the book I wrote because I wanted to tell my kids what I was doing and what my life was like and my grandchildren, and I thought this is like a legacy, and this moment, this occasion in my life was such a huge thing.
Your wife died in a pool, and you say the horror of it was that when the police came, you were under suspicion.
Well, everybody.
The husband
always automatically until cleared.
I have to admit, I love you and you've become a friend, but I suspected you as well. So I was one of those people as well, yes. I figured maybe you lost your mind.
Jumped to the conclusion immediately.
I was ready to lock you up.
On the air.
Said he's not stable.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know.
Well,
you went to the homeroom.
It was the tragic, but you went to the homeroom.
Right.
It was a tragic moment in everybody's life. Terrible, terrible occasion.
Hard to write about?
With tears in my eyes, and I couldn't get through. I did the audio book, by the way, my version of it.
Right.
And it was impossible for me to get through without breaking. It was a terrible, terrible experience, and I wanted to write about it in the way I did. I thought it was important, and it's my private gesture towards the people who read the book about how I felt about what happened.
Do you think her family will be upset that you wrote about it? Have you heard from them?
No, I haven't. They probably will be, but I'm very careful in the book to say what a magnificent woman she was. And
you even are angry in it. You say irresponsible people made accusations or tried to create suspicion. Other people talk about problems in our marriage. There was only one problem: alcohol. And you say you wrote the song "What Have You Done for Her?"
Yes.
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You've had some bad stuff go down in your life.
Yeah. And again, the book is honest and to the best of my ability to tell the truth and tell how I was feeling, what happened.
You felt criticized in that, and you felt turned on by the public because people were suspecting you.
No, people didn't. Within days, well, within an hour, the police had declared it an accident, and I.
But didn't they criticize you for calling 911 instead of jumping in the pool and saving her? That was the big criticism.
that was the weirdest behavior on my part. I never could understand, as I write in the book, I never could understand why I turned away, but the phone was alive because her sponsor was on the phone as well, and I said call 911, and I dialed 911, and it was only years later that I realized that the horror, I couldn't look. I turned away in horror, and that's what I did. The pool was still. And again, looking back, the pool was still, and there was no motion. So I knew that she was dead. And what difference did it make? I think this was going on in my mind. If I called and jumped in, or if I jumped in and then called, because I couldn't deal with. Anyway, it was the horror.
Your instinct was just to get on the phone and say,
"Get me help, quick!" And then I jumped in.
But now you've had nightmares about, I should have jumped in first.
Who knows what you're going to do, you know? But all I can reiterate is that moment when, in total disbelief, you're looking at the sight, and sometimes
you freeze up, don't you? I mean,
and you freeze, and you don't. And I've never seen death, and all that kind of thing.
Not to compare this in any way to your situation, but remember when my dog fell in the pool? My dog can't swim. No, I'm bringing it up for a reason. And Beth said to me, "Jump in and save the dog." And I started to take my shoes off first. And I'm wondering, why did I start to take my... I should have just jumped in.
Of course. And there's no explaining why... That's
you have to tell Mr. Shatner that you never jumped in.
Well, no. Beth jumped in before me and saved the dog's life. But really? I did help fish the dog out. So you and I do have this in common.
But
we're both out of our minds.
The inexplicable behavior that for years will remain with you. Like, what did I do in an emergency? Right. I took my shoes off, and I looked there, but I had the phone in my hand, and I looked and dialed 911 quickly, and then I heard the playback of what my voice sounds like, disembodied, like I'm talking about picking up a cigarette or something. You know, there's no explaining what you're going to feel at this moment of horror and crisis.
Did you feel self-conscious after this thing happened? Like, oh, maybe I can't act anymore. I don't want to be around other actors. They're looking at me. They're looking at me funny. Any of that kind of stuff?
No, I didn't think that, but I thought the irony of how much I loved Noreen. I gave my life to her in trying to help, and I'd known her for 7 years, but we had only been married for 1, and we loved each other with such passion, and to be thought of even for that while that I would have a hand in her death, where I've given up hunting because of how life is such anything alive is so precious to me. The koi in a pond.
Koi pond. You got a koi pond?
I got a koi pond. It made me think, my God, because they come up to be fed, you know, and they're making little kissing sounds. Yeah. I'm looking at they're sentient beings. They're feeling things. It's hard to go fishing.
So, I stopped fishing too.
Exactly.
But let me ask you something.
So to think that
are you a vegetarian now? You didn't go that crazy.
No, but part of the lesson that I draw from all these things that happened to me in my life, and I saw it when it was laid out. David Fisher is this wonderful guy that I spoke the book to, and he laid it out. And once I read it, the first layout, I thought, that's my life, but what's the meaning? And I began to understand that decisions you make, opinions you have, at any point in your life, early or in the middle or towards the end, all have reverberations. They resonate in the rest of your life. So that you may decide to do something here, and years later, the reverberations of what you decided, even minutely, form the tapestry of your life. That's what your life is composed of. All these decisions, both large and small.
So you don't like the way you handled yourself that night, but in retrospect, you're like, well, this is just what I did.
That's exactly right.
It's a part of who you are.
She had when you had a funeral for her, did her family treat you crappy? Or
No.
They were okay.
Oh yeah, everything.
You were able to go to the funeral.
Oh yes, I made the funeral.
He was the husband. He would make the funeral.
I made the funeral.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, no, all that. I worshipped her, and her death was my death.
How's the new wife?
Elizabeth and I are. It's
hot.
It's a miracle.
It's still it's going strong, even with your tremendous acting ego, being William Shatner. You are able to maintain a healthy relationship with this woman.
Well, you know what you say. I don't know how much mockery.
No mockery intended.
It's difficult.
You're an actor.
I was going to ask you, have you learned? Because you've
Absolutely
had a
not.
number of relationships.
You learn from everything.
A woman who is with William Shatner has to devote herself to William Shatner.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Well, yes and no, because I'm so grateful that Elizabeth's with me that I think I'm devoting myself to her as well.
How is sex after having your hip replaced? Does that encumber you in any way? Do you lay on your back now instead of the missionary position?
No, we are as experimental as ever.
You're still experimenting.
Experimenting and learning.
You're a genius.
Well,
you're always experimenting.
Is it tough to butt fuck John Wayne in the ass with
George Takei?
Now that he's been dead several years.
George Takei made this comment about you. Please respond to it.
Holy jeez, it's hot in Bill Shatner's behind.
What does that mean?
That means...
so what is the latest thing you've learned sexually with your wife? I mean, what new
What
heights?
are you trying now?
Yeah, what are you trying? What are you up
I'll
to?
tell you what I've learned.
Good.
I've learned that love, passion, empathy towards, and appreciation of the woman heightens the sexual act.
You didn't know that?
Well,
you just learned that now.
Every.
It's unbelievable.
Why is she hysterical? Why is she laughing?
It's great when you're not paying for it.
I thought you were going to say you teabagging or something you learned.
Teabagging?
Yeah, you doing any of that?
Teabagging.
Your balls are like tea bags. You put them over the eyes.
No.
You never do that?
I never heard of that,
You don't
Howard.
do that at
No,
all.
I don't.
See, now
Shame on
something
you.
else to try.
Where have you been? You could have done that to Nichelle Nichols.
Now, what were you doing all the time you weren't appreciating the woman?
I'm talking about the level of...
In your book, you don't bring up whether or not you've had two women at the same time.
No, I don't bring that up.
Why not?
Because who cares?
I care.
Well, I will tell you.
Did you ever have two women?
When I was young and single, and yeah.
Was that the greatest?
Yes.
Yes.
You cannot deny.
And sex for you, getting it up, this and that, as one gets older.
No, it's the greatest.
It's still
because the level of passion increases.
Viagra, Cialis, any of this?
None of that.
None of that.
No. It's just thinking of George.
You think about George when you're in bed.
Thank
you, George. Listen, let's go to Bonghead Eric, who has a question for Mr. Shatner. We're here to celebrate his excellent new book.
Up till
now, which indicates there might even be a
That's right. He's just
follow-up.
bringing us up to date and more to come.
There's more to... God only knows what's left. Bonghead Eric, quickly.
Hi, William. Good morning.
Good morning
Mr.
to you.
Shatner is
Mr.
more appropriate.
Shatner.
The man's an icon.
William's good.
Go ahead.
Shatner, William.
No,
I wanted to ask you two questions. Your biggest regret in terms of all the hot, famous women that you've had sex with, what would be your biggest regret? And also, in your opinion, your biggest achievement in terms of all the famous, hot...
Who is the most famous woman you ever had sex with?
Well, let me tell you this by saying that. Let me say that about this. I have discovered that incidental sex is really of no value.
Right.
It's really not good.
Do you regret all of the just casual...
No value.
No, don't regret. But I'm saying that now, after all these many years
You're more
of running as fast as you can... Exactly.
But what about
It's a
famous women?
relationship
You had
that
famous
makes it.
women, though, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No,
I'm
really.
not asking for a name.
Does he
Have you
not
had
name
famous
names
women?
in
I
the
don't
book?
know. No. I think that's awful to out somebody who may, who cares? But
do you feel these women would be embarrassed that they made love to you?
I don't know.
You don't know. Heather Locklear.
It's none of my business.
When you had Heather Locklear, I'm not going
to. No. Heather was 19. She was. Who wouldn't have wanted to? Yeah.
Did you have thoughts about? I mean, don't tell me you thought of her as a daughter. Don't give me bullshit.
No.
You had sexual thoughts.
Oh, Heather is one of the great-looking.
Did you ever masturbate thinking about her all those years you worked with her on TJ?
I don't do that kind of thing. It grows hair on your head.
Did you ever fantasize like her and Adrian Zemed doing it together?
No. Can I be honest with you?
Oh my God, you guys are so sick.
Mr. Shatner. Working with Heather Locklear, I mean, listen, forget what she played on the...
Lady.
She's a sexy lady.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me after a long day on the set with this girl, you never went home and beat off to her image in your mind? Come on. Give me a break. You did.
Howard,
when do you ever lie?
Never. Howard,
I beat off to Robin every night.
Oh, stop it.
I've beaten off to Robin many a time.
Oh, he's lying.
And what about you?
I never beat off to Robin.
You don't beat off to Robin. Shame on you. Get out of here. No wonder that director yelled at you. It's ridiculous.
Can I give him an F, Marry, Kill?
What?
Let's go to Lou. Lou, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yes,
Hello?
Lou, quickly, please. I have very
ahead,
little
Lou.
time for nonsense.
Mr. Shatner, your story touched me quite a bit about your wife, and I had a similar situation. I had driven by a horrible traffic accident once, and as I got closer, I noticed that it was my father's car.
Oh, my God.
And instinctively, I should have stopped, but I kind of just kept going, and I drove for about 50 miles before...
Yeah, 50 miles.
Lou, is that true?
No, but that's an extraordinary...
Lou, are you telling the truth?
I'm absolutely telling the truth.
And your behavior is totally inexplicable. You have no idea.
Why would he? But why would you drive?
Shock of it. You don't want to face.
But that's different than what you happened to you. He drove 50 miles.
He drove 50 miles. It's his father's car. Now,
I tell you, I drove 50 miles with tears in my eyes. I'm guilty. I feel very guilty to this day. It's been 23 years.
Wow.
But why do you think, Lou, you didn't stop for your father's car accident?
I just, I knew that he had died in there, and I just did not want to face it.
I see.
I just,
oh my God.
I don't know.
Wow.
I can't explain it. That's what
that's exactly right. You can't explain it. You look back later and you wonder, why did I do that? And there's no explanation.
But what Mr. Shatner's saying is totally understandable. I get it. But what this guy's saying is crazy. Like,
yeah, wouldn't you?
He didn't want to face it.
No,
I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you
crazy. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's shock. You're in total and shock. You have no idea. Reality leaves you, and
you've never been in that situation. You never know till you're
You never
in
know
it.
until you're
That's
into it. You have no idea what you're going
Bill, go ahead in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hi, hello. This is CB Jigger in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I just want to
Oh, come on. What kind of voice? Don't put on a shtick with me.
Terrible.
This is a man who was voted an icon.
Can I ask Mr. Shatner something?
Yes.
Would he be more upset if one of his koi in the koi pond died or George Takei? Well,
all right.
Well, they both make the same sucking sound. That's George, and is the...
I heard that you named all the koi in your koi pond after all the different Star Trek people you worked with. Is that true? What about that? If George Takei was to die tomorrow, would you go to his funeral? No, you don't want him to die, but let's say he did.
Listen,
would you go to his funeral?
Here's my feeling about those poor people. There's something pathological about 40 years later. I mean, I was supposed to have done something. Maybe I did. I have no recollection. But hey, isn't it time
to let go?
Let go. Let it go. He's 70-something years old. He's going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. Hey, man, it's a long journey. Forget about it. Wave. Hello, George. Have a good time.
Move on with your life.
Move on with your life,
George. Something, because
right.
you did have the roast, and George was the only one.
George got on, and I came in on a horse. The producers thought, hey, ride in on a horse, okay? So it leads you inevitably to the line of screw you, fuck you, and the horse you rode in on. So they give the line to George, right? George the comic goes, and fuck you, and the horse you drove in on. And everybody's just dead silence in the audience, like, what did he do?
You feel his level of anger is a little over the top.
Whoa, man, what's his problem?
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now. Everyone should get it if you are fascinated by the life of William Shatner, as I am. And who isn't?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Believe
He's
me,
an icon.
This is a man who should be studied. He is
Dissected,
an icon.
I believe.
Dissected, for sure. You must get the book Up Till Now. It's a fun book. He even makes fun of himself by plugging his website constantly in the middle of erotic stories. This hour flew by. Do you know we've been talking for an hour?
No, I had no
commercial
idea.
interruption,
No,
nothing.
that's wild.
I could talk to you all day.
Howard, it's so good to see the two of you. Robin, it's such a pleasure. You haven't changed. The program is great.
I am fantastic. You are right again. You're an excellent
You got
judge.
this whole wing of this building.
Yeah, they
wild,
locked
man.
us in.
I'm a very big star.
Yeah.
You don't realize it. No one realizes it but me.
I'm doing a talk show. I want you on my talk show.
When are you doing that? I'm unavailable, unfortunately. But
On A&E. On A&E.
I don't do A&E. I don't do
in
cable.
the fall.
Right. Really?
You don't? Yeah.
You're doing a talk show?
Yeah.
Will anyone get a word in edgewise?
No, I mean, I'm doing a talk show.
William Shatner, you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And what an honor to know you. Congratulations on Boston Legal. What they're doing your character, I don't know. I don't care.
We'll find out.
I'm sure it'll be
I
fine.
hope they don't. It's a great character.
That's right. We're going to be back. And next time you come on, I want you to think about this question.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs have you gotten in your whole life? All right.
Uncountable.
Do you think if a man says 84, that's a high number or a low number?
84 is low.
Low.
84 is like a day.
Wow. Oh, you're
In the
awesome.
life of.
You're awesome. You're my hero.
He's good for 500 blowjobs. I bet.
Maybe your parents didn't love you, but I love you. And that's all that
My
matters.
parents love me and I love you.
I don't know. You didn't get enough love.
We never do.
No.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a lot. 80 blowjobs as well.
Yeah.
84.
Where's the lack of love
What was
there?
it? You lost 4 there. It's 84.
I still think he banged Heather Locklear, but what do I know?
Now, Mr. Shatner, you've been doing Howard's show for a number of years
Many
now.
years, yeah.
And now that he's uncensored and
it's no different. He's just awful as usual.
He's gotten worse.
He's gotten worse. Well, it was bad. Now it's really bad.
And your advice for George Takei is to
get a life. It's so funny, but I would have thought that there was a machine, like you were playing a piano or a keyboard or something like that. How do you pick? But you're cutting and pasting.
Yeah, I'm just taking bits of audio, and I can even make words. If you say like shoot and hit, I can make shit.
No, I understand. I understand how you're doing it, but first of all, putting it together is tedious. Then you're thinking the words are coming up, not necessarily making sense, but they end up being funny. It's a great skill.
Thank you very much.
Funny way of doing things.
For sure. A lot of people don't realize that you're toiling away in that studio working on these audio clips, trying to come up with funny bits to get recognition from the man himself. That has to be pretty cool.
That's like the highest honor, yeah. It's awesome.
You're floating right now.
I am. I'm a big William Shatner fan, Star Trek fan, and huge fan of the movie Halloween, which they used his mask in that movie, in the original. And so it's definitely an honor. It's cool. It's just so cool that, he has such a good sense.
They look like young girls. I mean, in their 20s. They wrote me a letter. They said they would do anything to meet John Bon Jovi.
How old are they?
I don't know. Let me ask them. Hey, girls, how old are you?
Wet bitches.
You girls there, Nicole?
Yeah.
Yeah, how old are you girls?
Well, I'm actually 27. My younger sister, she's young. She's in high school.
No. When you girls write me a letter and say you do anything to meet Bon Jovi, this ain't Z100. I mean,
I wrote the letter.
Yeah, this is a hardcore show, honey.
I know, but, I've been a fan forever.
You say you'll do anything to meet Bon Jovi.
Well, I threw it out there. I don't know what,
All right, here, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Let's see how serious you are. Why do you like Bon Jovi so much? You think he's cute?
Of course, but, I like the whole band. I love everybody in the band.
So you like the music?
Of course.
Would you eat whipped cream out of Artie's asshole?
Oh, God.
Well, you said you'd do anything.
Well, is that what it's going to take?
That's anything.
I'm just asking you a series of questions. I ain't telling you what it's going to take.
Do I get to meet Springsteen?
Oh, God.
Do you what? Do you what, Artie? What?
If that happens, do I get to meet Springsteen?
No, you just get this.
You get rimmed by a girl.
You get this nice-looking girl to eat whipped cream out of your asshole.
Oh, all right.
That's your treat.
See, the funny thing about my asshole is it's located on my cock.
Yeah.
All right, would you eat whipped cream out of Artie's asshole?
Well, it depends if he had some testing done.
Well, see what I mean?
I just told you I got an 890.
You're not willing to do anything.
I am too.
No, you're not. We just offered you something. Your first answer was no.
No, I didn't say no.
What did you say?
Well, I just said make sure everything's good with him.
Let me ask you something. If I told you that you have to lick hot chocolate off an amputee's stump, would you do it?
Sure.
You will do that?
Sure.
Oh, but I have to get tested.
No.
All right, if I get a guy here from the Guinness World Book of Records, and we try to set the record for the most clothespins ever attached to a woman's breast, would you do that?
I would rather do that.
You'd rather do
Really?
that than lick a stump?
Yes.
Or put your tongue up Artie's asshole and lick whipped cream out of it.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm just trying to get an idea.
You realize the breasts have to be bared to put the clothespins on.
Well, it's better than the other two options. You have to take pick the best out of the hands dealt.
Mm-hmm. Would you live with a bear for a week in a zoo?
No.
You won't. So
Live with a bear?
Yeah.
That was a tiger. No, I don't know. No, I mean, I don't think that's even, you can't even do that.
If I can arrange it.
You would get killed.
No, you would get killed.
Yeah, I know.
Your sister would see Bon Jovi.
Right. All right, let me ask you this. If I bring you in here and I demand that you drink cat urine, gargle with it, you will do it?
For sure.
You would?
Totally. I don't know what else to do. I've been trying to meet these guys since I was like 9 years old. I've gone to all the shows. I mean, they're awesome.
Would you lick a tiger's asshole if he was chained up?
I guess.
And I have to get tested. You're drinking cat piss.
All right, here's the ultimate question.
Giving a tiger a rim job.
Because this is the one I'm thinking for you. Would you let a cockroach crawl into your vagina?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yes, it is. I don't say it's nice.
That's the point.
I don't know that it's correct even politically, but
it's definitely not.
Would you let?
But it falls under the category anything.
Would you allow a cockroach to crawl into your vagina?
Into your tight asshole.
No, seriously,
I've never even heard of such a thing.
I know.
Where'd you come up with that one?
I'm asking, would you do it?
You've heard of eating out of tiger's asshole?
You wrote me a letter saying
I'd rather do that than lick a butt for sure.
you would rather have a cockroach in your vagina.
Well, no, I don't want that. I'd rather do I'd rather drink urine any day.
Okay, so you would rather than drink it, you would gargle cat urine, or you would allow a cockroach to crawl into your vagina.
I would do the urine thing.
But you won't do the cockroach. The cockroach is off the table?
Wow. How about the tiger?
It seems like you could get sick from that or something.
Sure you could. What, from a cockroach?
Maybe.
I don't know if you could get sick from that. I'm sure you get sick from drinking cat urine.
Yeah, I think the cat urine is the more dangerous thing.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Brainiac?
You may not. I don't know. If you had to, I don't know. What happens if it, gets bacteria or something? That's kind of gross.
Right. Okay. I'm just asking what you said you'd do anything, and I'm trying to figure out what anything is to meet Bon Jovi.
Well, I didn't know what it was. I want to meet these guys, and my sister and I just traveled all around.
I understand you want to meet these guys, but I got to have you do something. Would you let a cockroach crawl into your vagina?
How could it even happen? How could he even go in there?
Because you'll hold it open, and we'll direct it towards your vagina.
Put some bait in there.
I'll put a cockroach on the tip of my dick.
We take a straw, we put the cockroach in the straw, we insert the straw into the vagina, and we tap on the end of the straw, and the roach will go down.
Oh, my God. How do you even get it out?
Fred has done this before.
Fred knows how to do it.
Getting it out is your problem, sweetie. We're only getting it in.
Yeah, we don't extract the cockroach.
Right. A roach motel
How
in your
could you even get it out?
Well, I'll tell you how we'll get it out. We'll tie a little lasso around his body so we can pull him out like a tampon.
It'll be a cockroach tampon.
You know what we'll do? We'll put a little camera on him.
Will you take a cockroach tampon? Is what we're asking.
That's what it's going to take.
That's what it's. I didn't say that's what's going to take. I'm asking if you would do it.
Well, I guess.
You would. All right. Well, let me check that off.
Look, let's cut to the chase here. You and your sister let me and Benji fuck you 6 ways to Sunday.
No, that's not on my list. No.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, shit.
That's not on
I'm
the
not making
table.
anyone do that.
That's your list.
Okay, what if it's just me?
Not on the table.
All right, let's see. You realize you'd rather have a cockroach than you.
I mean, what's this broad's problem?
Would you hide a AA battery in your ass and smuggle it through airport security?
Sure.
You will.
That's better than the cockroach.
Okay. All right, finally, I need to know this. We're going to do a weird food segment. Would you eat a cooked piece of a dead person?
Yes.
You would?
Wow.
Like if I gave you a hand or something, or a thigh.
Yeah, that would be, totally.
You'd eat the whole
Anything that has
thing?
to do with that?
You would eat a human being?
Well, A whole human being?
Not a whole human being, like a leg.
How do they even prepare that?
Well, with salt and vinegar and
Garlic, a little
the same way
garlic.
they do a steak.
And some cilantro.
Saute it. Would you actually kill the person as well?
No, sir, I'm being serious. Will you eat a human being's leg?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check that
And how
off.
would they even? Yeah. I mean, they have to like take all the flesh off or what?
No, I mean the skin is
What,
the
did
best
you
part.
want it filleted?
Skin's all crackly when you eat it.
You got the bone?
You ever have chicken?
that.
Do you
It's
ever eat
the
chicken?
bone.
Do you ever eat chicken?
Of course.
So they leave the skin on chicken?
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
I'd do it.
Wow.
All right, finally. And I'm just trying to figure out the parameters here.
Okay.
Because you sound like you're a player. If you would eat a dead
Totally.
person, would you allow
that's
us...
not really that. You wouldn't?
I'd have a hard time with that, yeah. And I don't know that I need to meet Bon Jovi all that much.
We wouldn't. Oh, and of
I'll be
course
honest
we
with you.
wouldn't, you nut job.
I'm not bragging, but I've been to John Bon Jovi's house, and it ain't all it's cracked up to be. I've been
Well,
there,
I
and
didn't
I
say I
left...
wanted to go to his house.
You know what's funny? I was there at a party with him, with Bruce Springsteen and Paul McCartney, and you know what? I left early.
Well,
so you're asking the wrong asshole.
You also left your engagement party early.
Right. It was boring.
Well,
and your wedding will be the same.
I'll be the first one to leave my wedding.
no,
What do you
I didn't
imagine
say-
will happen when you meet Bon Jovi?
No, I want to go see them at their last show in Madison Square Garden.
Last show of this tour.
Oh, you mean you do all this just to go to a show?
Well, no, I want to meet them too.
Yeah.
We got the runaround when we went down to San Jose. They gave us the wrong tickets that we bought. The whole thing was screwed up.
Cute girl
We
like you.
got there.
Cute girl like you should have been able to get backstage.
She's really cute.
Yeah, look, I got a picture right here.
It ticked me off when we got there. We got the wrong seats.
How'd you get a Mercedes? Your parents gave you a car?
No, I worked for it.
What do you do?
I have a catering business.
No kidding.
And you're going to accept a cockroach and eat a person?
Yeah.
Hey, I could probably cook up the leg pretty good.
Look how cute she is. Look at the TV camera.
Probably could.
She's really cute.
Yeah.
Season it up, I don't know. It's kind of nasty.
I bet you Richie Sambora would bang you hard.
How did she not get backstage?
I don't know.
I asked. We met the guys from AEG Live, and they're like, "Oh, Bon Jovi never does a meet and greet," and it's like, what?
Could we put a live mouse in your ass?
Sure.
Okay. And finally, and this is a big final one, would you allow us to raise a hamster in your vagina?
I don't think that's a good one.
Just like it's in there and then it pokes
How
its head out?
long does it have to stay to be fully grown?
Well, I mean, it lives in there for like an hour and then we feed it.
Oh, that's
There's
raising.
no way. There's not room for that.
You're tight?
Definitely.
We'll make room.
I was going to say the hamster had to live there for 2 years, but I can see she ain't even going for an hour.
Well, that's raising it. Yeah,
There's no room.
Would you be willing to
I
go
think
down
it's
to?
better for me.
Would you be willing to come to New York? I'll set it up. You can meet Bon Jovi right here in the studio.
Okay.
But you'd have to go to Ground Zero, the sacred ground of 9/11, and hold a sign up supporting Al Qaeda.
That's just kind of a wrong thing to do.
It's absolutely wrong.
I'd probably get killed.
There's a very good possibility, yes.
And we'd get great radio.
But would you be willing to do that?
Could I have a little sign on the back of me that says not?
No. It would say, I love Al Qaeda.
What's the
right
point?
at Ground Zero.
I love Osama.
I love Osama bin Laden.
You think they'd really believe me?
I don't know. That's for you to find out.
Osama bin Laden rules.
Just dress like I normally do?
Yes. Topless.
They probably would arrest me.
They might. They very well might.
Topless, they'll definitely arrest you.
But just think of your reward. You get to meet John Bon Jovi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it
Didn't
just
they?
John? I don't get to meet Richie. I want to meet Richie.
And Richie. And Gary
about
Bryan.
Tico?
And
What
Tico.
about Tico and David?
And Tico and David.
I love those guys, too.
David Bryan.
Yes.
Gary.
Tico just got a new haircut. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, you would meet Tico. But you've got to go down topless to Ground Zero and wear a sign that says, I love Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda.
I'd do it.
You would do it.
Nobody would think it was legit because I'd be topless.
You better hope they don't think it's legit.
Well, they wouldn't. It would be kind of, if I wasn't topless, then they would think that,
They'd know it was a radio promotion.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they would know if there's a girl standing out there, a blonde chick with her boobs hanging out with a sign.
All right, here's the final thing you'd have to do. If I'm trying to figure out what I really want you to do. Would you agree, since you said you'd do anything?
Okay.
You have to taste the sperm of everyone on the show, all the guys, and then give us an opinion on who tastes the best.
I'd do it.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're a caterer. You're used to taste test.
Yeah, in other words, we'll blow our load into your mouth, and then you...
Oh, that's how it goes? That's not the same thing.
Well, how you
All
going to
right,
taste it?
well, you want us to blow our load into a cup?
Yeah, you bring in your little specimen, and then that's how it would go. And then I could probably try and say, okay, who's who.
We're going to number them, and then you can tell us which one is best, and then we'll reveal whose number is what.
She's adding stuff.
Yeah.
She could identify.
Well, doesn't that sound better?
I can't even believe what you're telling me. You really
She's
are.
working on this contest.
Wow. Now I got to
Hey,
reach
I
for Bon
didn't see you
Jovi.
guys would call. Everyone was making fun of me that I sent something out, but I mean,
How
what else
about
am I going to do? I live out in the sticks in Oregon.
how about one last thing?
Honey, you're not screwing around about this.
She really wants to meet Bon Jovi.
You actually ruined the bit because we were going to gross you out, and then, but you are a real player.
Totally.
What Artie? What's your idea?
To get to meet Bon Jovi, would you consider shutting up for 2 seconds?
That was rude.
Would you be willing to fly to Hyannisport, where Ted Kennedy is the most popular, and wear a sign that says "Kennedy deserves brain cancer"? Would you wear? Would you wear? Yeah, that's a terrible thing.
Oh, well, one amendment.
Thing.
Would you wear a sign that says "error"?
That's better than the Al Qaeda thing.
All right. Okay, so that's a yes. It's a terrible thing.
I'd do it.
Would you take
It is a terrible, but nobody would believe it. I mean, that's just really temporary, you know?
Right.
How long are we talking for?
Would you take an Alka-Seltzer enema?
Sure.
That means your whole asshole will be foamed up.
That's okay,
All right.
I'd do it.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'll talk to Bon Jovi and see if I can't get those guys to come in here, because it sounds like you're a real player.
That would be awesome.
Would you be willing to go to a hospital and spit on some cancer kids who are dying of cancer?
That's really sad.
It's sad. It's a horrible thing to ask of someone. I think it's the most rude thing I could ever ask, worse than the Al-Qaeda thing.
No, it's actually probably the worst thing you mentioned out of everything.
That's right, but that's what it might take. Would you be willing to go to a hospital and spit on kids with cancer?
How would you even do that?
I can arrange
you'll do it.
I don't have to worry about doing it. You do.
Just go into hospital rooms?
You just walk. If I
individually,
could
one
get
by
you in the hospital, you walk into their room. You say, "Excuse me, I understand you're dying of cancer." And the little kid, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, would say, "Yes, that's true, ma'am." And then you just hock a loogie on him.
And the spit is dripping down his bald head.
Right, but
you have to bring evidence.
But after it's over, you get to see Tico's new haircut, everything.
You know, if you did something like that, then, you could say, apologize afterwards, and then,
So
give them something, and,
All right, good. All right.
they'd understand.
All right, you're a real player.
What are you going to give him?
I don't know. You can talk to them and give them,
Like a snow globe?
candy, or give them some candy, or, I don't know.
Right. Here's some candy.
I just spit on you. Here's some candy.
Here's something to speed up that cancer eating you alive.
Well, every single kid likes candy, cancer or not.
Give him a cigarette.
Well, I tell you what, honey, I figured we were going to blow you off in 2 seconds, but you're hanging right in there. You're ready to take on any task. You're a hardcore chick.
This is amazing.
I didn't write in for nothing.
You're impressing me.
She really meant it.
I knew what I was up against when I called you guys, and every single person in this town's been giving me crap all week. So I'm just like, you know what? They're like, you're not getting on. You're not getting on. I'm like, well,
Says, Dear Howard, I love Bon Jovi. I'm completely obsessed with everything Bon Jovi, especially Richie Sambora. I want to meet the band so badly. I will do anything. And then, I read this, I go, yeah, she thinks this is Z100.
Right.
Like, oh, she'll, stand on her head or something. But this chick's for real.
So just so you know, I was a state gymnastics champion and all that stuff, so I can do all the flexible flips, all that jazz, if that could be incorporated into something.
Well, when they're putting in the cockroach tampon, maybe you could do a
be on your head,
headstand or
because it'll be easy for us to photograph that.
I just thought I'd throw that in.
Would you let bees sting your labia? We've never done that on this show. Like, if I could get a beekeeper to come in here, you would do it?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Let's say
I don't really know how they do it. I mean...
I'll tell you how they do it. I get a beekeeper in here. He rubs some crap on your labia.
Oh, to get it attracted to something?
Yeah. And then they land on there, and they get pissed off that it's not a flower. They sting your labia.
Okay. That sounds pretty brutal, but I'm not allergic to bees.
All right.
Well, that's good.
Would you let Richard Christie stick boogers in your vagina?
That's disgusting.
It is. It is. I admit it is. I'm not saying it's pleasant.
That's worse. Well, that might not be worse than the cockroach because you can just get that out of there right away. You never know what that cockroach is going to do.
Right. All right. So you would be willing to have him put his boogers in you?
I don't really think that's a good idea. I like the other ideas better.
I knew you liked them better, but if that is the one we decide, you will do it.
You guys can take your pick, but, be kind.
The booger thing really turns you off.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
That's kind of...
You'd rather have bees sting your labia?
Totally.
Drink urine, eat a tiger's ass.
You'd rather eat a tiger's ass and drink urine than have than have a booger in your vagina?
I would rather drink urine.
And eat a human being?
That's not a big deal. People have done that before. I mean, what are you going to do?
Yeah, the Donner Party when they were delirious.
Who do you know that's eaten a human being before? I mean, you're acting like that's not a big deal.
Yeah, you know somebody who's done this?
It is a big deal, but, I mean, people have done it. I mean, what do you do when you see in movies and stuff where people have been out and...
That's the one I'm leaning toward, by the way. You eating a human leg. Imagine when she gets down to the feet.
It's going to be like a small leg.
A small leg, a child's leg.
I also saw...
Oh, my God. That's sad.
But
What?
with the feet, huh?
A child's leg.
With the foot. I mean, you don't have to eat the toenails, but you do have to... Like, you know how, like, when you eat chicken...
Right. Sometimes the feet are gone and sometimes they're on.
Sometimes I'm going to leave the feet on. We're talking about like a 5-year-old. What?
You have to eat the foot, too?
Well, you'd eat the foot, but not the toenails. But you know how you suck on the bones of a chicken?
Right. You can't eat the bones and the nails, but...
Right.
I don't even know if that even works the same like chicken. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a chicken leg. I mean, it's no different than eating the leg of a chicken.
We'll save the toenails for Tabitha.
Pick the best part. That's a lot better than eating something in the middle, where all
But I didn't hear what you said. I'm curious about you. What did you say?
Well, I was just saying the leg, you guys kind of picked the right spot because it's the muscle, which is the part that you actually would want to eat, not the stomach, like where all the blubber is on most people anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a stomach. It would be a leg.
I mean, that's probably one of your best choices besides, like, maybe an arm or something.
So you will eat a baby's leg?
Wow. That's really sad, but I would pick that over...
The whole leg. You're talking thigh and the lower
thigh
leg
and
the foot.
Yeah. What,
I
a
was
leg?
just picturing the calf.
Sorry?
I was just picturing the calf.
The calf is the meatiest, nicest part, I would imagine. It's dark and
Yeah,
white.
that'd be pretty good. Well, the quads might not... I don't know.
Do you
I don't
care
know.
what race the child is?
No.
Yeah, do you like dark meat or...
Would you like dark or white?
Or Spanish food?
I think inside all the meat's the same.
What if we impregnate you, and after 3 months we get the abortion, and you eat the abortion on the show?
That's disgusting. I wouldn't do that.
That you wouldn't do. All right, I'm just trying to get the
No.
parameters here.
That's killing, that's bad.
Well, I mean, the abortion...
Somehow we're going to have to get that baby leg.
I don't know that I can get a baby, so we might have to grow a baby in you so that you can eat it.
And then kill it.
I'm saying...
A fetus baby leg?
A fetus, like a 4-month-old.
Like a frog's leg, it'll be.
Like a 4-month fetus.
Well, that's interesting. If we could get a parent to sign off on this, would you eat a baby's leg while it was still alive?
But wait a second. I'm being serious now. If we get the fetus and we cook it, would you eat it?
Okay. Cook a fetus?
Your fetus.
No, I wouldn't do mine. I wouldn't, no.
It's,
No, I wouldn't do
So
that.
that's
Who would
no.
Who would actually do that?
I'm prepared to cook your fetus, have you eat it, and then I am really prepared to get the whole Bon Jovi crew in here.
Yeah, but then they'd never talk to me.
Oh, they talk to you.
No way, they wouldn't.
I think
they
Richie
and everybody else would.
Richie went out with Denise Richards. I think he'd talk to you.
Not if I did something like that. I don't want these guys to think I'm like an idiot.
Too late.
I'm not.
But a fetus is like a soft-shell crab as opposed to a human leg, which is more like a chicken leg.
No, I do the leg.
All right, the leg. Okay, I'm trying to understand what you do and what you wouldn't do.
Yeah. So eating that kind of stuff, I'm a little bit better at that. I'm not an idiot.
No, you're
Not at
not.
all.
You're certainly not.
No, I work really hard, and, I'm not crazy.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. I mean,
No,
who wouldn't want to meet Bon Jovi?
Yeah,
Who wouldn't have a cockroach in their pussy for...
Who wouldn't eat a baby leg?
Of course.
No, the eating thing, I think, I don't get to choose, but that would be the...
All right, I'm going to look into this eating a 5-year-old's leg. That's the one I'm leaning toward, or the cockroach living in your vagina or the booger. That's what I'm leaning toward.
Lean towards the first one.
Eating the human leg.
Totally.
Who would need a human leg to meet a 50-year-old rocker who wears spandex?
You would need a leg, Artie?
Huh?
You wouldn't eat somebody's leg?
Artie would eat anything.
Well, only if it meant staying.
I was going to say, that would probably be the most nutritious thing.
Rich, you're on the air in Cape Cod.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to say that this lady, she obviously has some kind of mental issues. I'd like to donate $700 to anyone of Beth's. Hey, relax. I'd like to donate $700 to one of Beth's charities if I could come in and meet Bon Jovi whenever the next time they're on. You don't even have to have them on.
You have to. This chick is hardcore. I'm very impressed with her dedication.
I haven't done anything yet, so you can't even go there.
Right. Yeah, I'm just trying to find out what it is we can do, and I understand that you draw the line at eating your own fetus.
Totally. I wouldn't do something like that.
Well, you thought about it.
Would you eat your own finger?
No.
No.
And then I don't have a finger.
I know that. I'm just seeing if you'll do it.
No.
No. I mean, there's obviously
But you'll
limits.
taste
I
our
haven't done
cum.
anything
You'll
yet.
taste our cum, though, and tell us which tastes best. I believe I will win.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. I'd have to do it to find out. Scott, go ahead.
That
in
was
Boston.
rude.
Yes, Scott.
Howard,
Yes.
having a kid, or getting a kid pregnant, getting her pregnant, and having an abortion, and eating the baby, eating the fetus.
That's what you'd like to see?
You want to see that?
No, I don't want to see that. I can't even fucking
Scott wants him. Scott votes for that, Nicole. I don't know. My audience.
See that?
I have to please my audience. I'm going to have to impregnate you, and then we're going to eat the fetus on the air.
Oh, my God.
I would never do that.
That is
That wouldn't even be a choice. That doesn't even make
All
sense.
right. All right. Look.
You wouldn't lick Artie's ass.
Yeah.
You eat a fucking dead baby.
That really, I thank you, sir. I know, I'm a little insulted.
I'd like the one thing you want to do is eat your ass.
I have to get tested. You know what? Now I want to get tested. I want you to
tell you what I'm going to do, Nicole, because I'm short on time. Let me think about this. Now that I understand the parameters, and I will get back to you with what I'm going to offer you if I can get Bon Jovi to do this, okay?
Okay, so I'll be able to meet the band and go to the show?
I believe so, yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
And it's back down the rabbit hole for you.
Oh, give me a break. I haven't done anything yet. And you guys...
Would you be willing to be thrown into an active volcano?
No.
All right. Okay, I got it.
die.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that is Nicole. We're trying to figure out what she would do to meet Bon Jovi, and I'm now aware of the parameters.
So, Gary, what do you think about Nicole calling in this morning? Like, she said she'd do a lot of stuff, but you really think she'd do it? Is she just one of those people that just wanted to get on the show?
No, I think, you know what, she wrote us a letter, and I saw the letter, and she looked like this nice, clean-cut girl, and she said, I'll do anything to meet Bon Jovi. And I brought her up at the meeting, and I said, you know, she doesn't realize what anything means. You know, and I thought the bit was we throw all this wacky shit, she'd be totally insulted. It turns out she knows what anything means, so I thought she was like a player. And, I mean, I don't think she's looking to do any of that stuff, but I think she really wants to meet Bon Jovi that badly. So I think she would do some of that stuff.
You didn't think, like, some of the stuff just sounded like she was yesing you guys, and she's like, yeah, I'll do that.
Because she said no to some things.
True. You think she'll really eat a human leg, even though you guys I think would really let her do that? But.
No, I couldn't really let her do that, but I could totally see her with her tongue in Artie's ass.
So you think she's going to come up to the studio sometime soon?
We have to figure out what we can get her to do, and I got to call Bon Jovi, but she'll do something wacky to meet Bon Jovi.
Which one would you want her to do?
I'd like to see a hamster raising her vagina.
The hamster?
Yeah.
I was a fan of the cockroach tampon.
Yeah, but a hamster, you know.
Hey, how you doing? You know, I was coming to Sirius. This will be the second time, and I really felt weird the last time I came because I didn't come see Howard, and I know Howard. And I just thought it would be great fun to see him. I'm going to kick off my True Colors tour. It's the second annual one. It's got a lot of great people on it. invite these two guys if they want to come, if they can, come by. It's a great show this year at Radio City. It's me, the B-52s, Jane, it's Kate Curtin, Carson Kressley is the host, the Clicks, and the Indigo Girls, I think, are at Radio City. It's a pretty fun tour, and I got a new album out, which I'm very excited about. It really came out. It was what I wanted to do, and it really came out the way I hoped it would. So visually and sonically. So I'm excited. Except it's kind of early. So I'm excited. But not that excited. No, I'll be happy to see Robin and Howard.
Look who's sitting here with me, Cyndi Lauper. I always liked this woman. What?
I haven't seen you in ages, and when I came last time, because they can't stand to come by, and I know they're in here, and I feel like a dirty rat. Like when your friends that live in L.A., they come to New York and they don't call you, and then you find out they came, and you feel like, wow.
I always like you. I like you very, very much. Very much.
Oh, there you go. Using that radio voice. Ooh.
You're here with Steven and Knox. These guys play keyboards. They play guitars. They're excellent musicians in their own right. Look at you. What's going on with you? This woman, I'm thinking about it. Mm-hmm. I always tell Cyndi this. I always think
you didn't mention I'm playing dulcimer. I didn't bring the trombone on purpose because I didn't think,
I once played the dulcimer, and people used to tell me that's not a real instrument, that anybody can play the dulcimer. But it is difficult, or no?
Well, I don't play it. Well, I played it because most of the people that used to play it are dead, because it was very popular in the 1800s.
Nobody plays the dulcimer but you.
See, that's good. Oh, well, I don't know. I'm sure I play it like a gorilla, but I...
Cyndi used to go into Central Park and play in front of people with that dulcimer, and it's the greatest thing ever. When you watch these punks on American Idol who barely can sing, you've got to laugh a little bit at that.
I don't watch American Idol.
But you've got to laugh at what's going on with the music industry. The record business is in the crapper.
Yeah,
it's very depressing, right? It's because all these...
I have a new CD coming out. I finally made a CD.
Dance music.
Oh, man. When I did Three Penny, I used to go out with Alan, my friend Alan Cumming, and we used to go dancing. And then I knew I was going back.
Are you a dancer?
I made spaz very chic, but
Are you good in bed? I really want to know. Are you good in bed?
We're jumping topics.
I would imagine you're good in bed. I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'm sure these guys know if you are or not, but I want to know. Cyndi, you've never done these guys? Never had any sexual encounter with them?
No.
Good-looking men? I mean,
they're
why not?
very, very handsome, I know.
No, I know you're a married woman, but I'm sure on the road it gets lonely, and you got to keep each other warm. Am I correct?
I don't know. I'm busy. I'm very busy.
I always think musical women, who have this sense of rhythm, and as you say, you dance, I always think they would be very affectionate and also move very well in
Very
bed.
passionate women.
Are you passionate?
I am. I'm Italian. What do you expect?
Did you ever have lesbianism in your life at all? Did you ever make love to another woman?
Describe lesbianism.
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you can't think that long on a no.
No, it isn't that.
It's a major
I
yes.
got kids.
Cyndi, kid schmids. So what's wrong with being gay? There's nothing wrong. You're bisexual,
No,
would you
my
say?
sister has been living with her partner for, they raised two kids, two boys together. They're very... My sister is amazing.
Is that why you tried lesbianism, Cyndi? Cyndi, is that why you tried lesbianism? Because of your sister? You said, well, if she's...
No, when I was a teenager, all my friends came out.
They did?
Yeah, and then I figured, okay, me too. And then afterwards, it was like, it's not really my thing. And then I had to tell them I was straight.
Was it awful to tell people you were straight?
Well, because they were going to ditch me, and they did ditch me. And then when my sister came out, I was like, well, you're not ditching me.
Well,
I don't care.
You're right in a sense. I grew up in a black neighborhood, and I used to be so angry that I was white because it wasn't any fun for me. Everybody else was dating and having a good time, and I was the one lone honky. So
Was it hard to come out that you were white, though?
Yes. I mean, I didn't want to accept it.
Did you have to tell everyone that you were white?
No, but I used to talk like, yo, man, come on, man.
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
like, yeah, I was, what do they call it? A wigger. I was a wigger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You were a wigger before wigger was in.
So I know what you're saying, that when you are surrounded by a lot of gay friends, you want to fit in.
Well, that's how it was when I was 14, and I didn't really...
14? You
14,
started having...
15.
So you made love to a woman before you made love to a man?
Well,
Yes.
not really.
Not really. You started very young.
Wait, you know,
What?
listen. Oh,
Listen.
here we go. No, I can't because my kid is 10 going on 20.
Yeah.
He thinks it's going to be like Zoe, whatever that is. You know, he's going to go to a boarding school. And
So you
hang
went
out
full-fledged with a woman, and you tried it, and it wasn't for you. Full-fledged. I mean, the whole deal. Full card Monty.
These fantasies, you know, most of my my lesbian friends always say that straight men like to watch lesbians, so they think that then they finish it off. But when they realize that they
I
can't
finish anyone off.
to do with that action, see what I mean?
Yeah, I know I can't finish a woman off anyway, under any circumstances.
That's pretty. Okay.
Believe me. So I never fantasized that the women are going to go, oh, we need you to finish us off. I figured you guys would be done with me and throw me out of the room. Isn't it true that you asked Britney Spears to be part of your tour, but she said, and this is what I heard.
She said?
She said to you.
I heard what she said.
She
Go
said that she wanted to lip sync her shows, and you said you would put your foot down. I will only have live singers on my show. Is that true or false?
False.
False?
She never said nothing to us.
2007, Cindy asked Britney Spears to perform with her on several occasions.
Yeah,
Britney reportedly said
that?
she would only dance or lip sync on stage with Cindy. Cindy would not agree to those terms.
Right. I never heard from any of her people.
Never.
That was all like everybody writing their own story.
Right.
But, you know, I thought it was interesting.
Right. You are such a good singer. You know you'd win American Idol? I'm thinking of putting you on
But
there.
no, I wouldn't.
You realize you'd be the prom
win
queen?
American
Are you kidding?
Let's get back to your lesbian story.
I wouldn't.
Let's get back to this lesbian story for
What
1
about
second.
you, Howard? Did you ever, you know?
I've only had one boy when I was very young
Mhm.
ask me to touch his penis.
Mhm.
We were over at my house.
Mhm.
This kid,
How old were you?
I'm going to say 7.
Oh, my God.
Now, did you know what,
He sat down-
what your sexuality was?
I had no idea. I knew I was all man.
I
Please.
thought you were 19.
All right, but can I ask you a question?
You asked a question,
So
I'm telling you.
what about your kids? Like, did you get worried because you know, were very curious as a kid? Did you get worried about your kids?
I never worried about my 3 daughters. If they were lesbians, I would have said, thank God.
No. That says no. I don't
Yeah.
mean that.
I would care less what their
it's
sexuality
not
is.
that. It's just for them to start experimenting so young.
Kids, girls, boys, they all experiment. It's another part of our sexuality. I'm not uptight
I
about
know.
sexuality.
No, me neither.
I have
just
friends who are
want them to
uptight. They didn't
be
want to change their
safe.
daughter's diaper. They didn't want to see the vagina.
Get out of here.
Absolutely. People are very uptight. Not Howard Stern. Oh, no. Get back to your lesbian story and make it hot. How old were you? Give me an age.
I was
When you-
15.
15. Perfect. Young and innocent and gorgeous.
No, I was never innocent.
And you met
I
this
wasn't
girl in a bar?
gorgeous. I wasn't gorgeous.
Where'd you meet the girl?
People used to throw rocks at me.
I doubt it.
No, they did.
Where did you meet this girl? Talk
She
slower.
went to school with me.
She did.
Yeah, and
She was a
everybody
tease,
in my
wasn't she?
neighborhood. Yeah, everybody. No, she was my friend.
She was your friend. And us?
Everybody in my neighborhood. I went to the first women's demonstration with her. And
After the women's demonstration, is that when it happened?
No.
You were there, you were surrounded by women.
No, I thought it was fascinating. I was in the... I don't know how she did this, but she got us in the limos with all these older women, and they were all like the organizers. And,
And
they
that's
were
when it
talking.
happened, in the limo?
No,
With
you
the older
big
women.
nut.
When did it happen? Never mind the women's group.
Easy.
Let's get to the good stuff.
No, it's my...
It happened in your house?
No.
Where did
my
it happen?
house, no. What are you kidding?
If your parents had walked in, oh my God.
No, my mother was working. My grandparents
Perfect.
used to... Oy, oy, oy.
Oh,
no,
my God, perfect. The house is empty.
Who knows? It was we were
A few
always
apricot
together.
sours.
Oh, there you go. Apricot sours. Ew. Do you drink that shit?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Not
said
me.
a curse.
Don't ever say that.
Hey,
Tell
we're
me-
on satellite.
Don't fucking curse in here.
Yeah. Tell me what happened. So you guys were alone. You were full.
So do you watch the L Word?
My fiance
Because
does.
a lot of straight guys watch that.
I stopped. I didn't know it would get so good. So you're in the room. The two of you are in your parochial school outfits, schoolgirl outfits, what they wore in those days. Yeah, of course, short little mini dress, no panties.
Oh, wow.
What did happen? How did it happen? Explain every detail. All right, sing a song. Better. I can see we're going nowhere with this. All right, Cyndi Lauper, obviously a little uptight about her sexuality.
No, I just don't want. I don't like to share that stuff.
Oh, you should absolutely share that stuff.
I write songs about it.
Right. What song is about you with a girl?
Oh, let's see. Orpheus, Sisters of Avalon CD.
Yeah.
There was one after. What was that one called?
I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah. I forgot what it was called. Anyway,
you're doing
I have
a song
new
today.
album called "Bring You to the Brink."
Well, we're going to listen to that.
Not off of "Bring You to the Brink."
We're going to do an old song first, and then we're going to do one of your new ones. We're going to play something.
This is an old song,
Cyndi.
That it was written this way, and I've never sung it this way.
All right, you're referring to the song "All Through the Night."
Yeah, Jules Cher wrote it, and he wrote it like this. But I mean, not with the dulcimer, of course. He didn't realize
You're
what
saying-
a fabulous instrument this was. No.
You're saying the song we heard on the radio all through the night was never intended to be that way. When you were first hearing the song, what you're going to perform for us now is the way it was intended to be performed.
When he first wrote it, yeah.
This is what he heard in his head.
Yeah. And
So you
I
have never
always felt
performed it
bad.
like this?
What I didn't realize, and I sang the lead, I sang the harmony as the lead as opposed to the lead.
You know, in some countries you could be shot for that.
I know. Listen, you could be shot for a lot of things.
So what you're telling me is,
Yes,
this is an
okay.
exclusive, that you have never sung this song
Nuh-uh.
quite this way.
Never. No, I never sung this song at all.
Now, are Stephen and Knox up to this? Can you handle this?
Yeah, because we was playing in the back room over there. Ooh,
You guys like working with Cyndi, or is she a tyrant? Oh, yeah. I've heard she's
Tyrant.
very difficult.
Oh, difficult.
Does she ever yell at you?
Oh, constantly.
All right, that's what I heard.
You know how? Remember, like Taxi, like
Yeah.
Danny, like that. Oh, yeah.
Now, we're going to listen to some of your new dance music in a minute, but I want you to put all you've got into this performance. Pretend you're...
No, I can't, because I just did the video. I did the video at Splash, and I sang without a monitor, so I'm a little oof.
You're fine. I heard you rehearsing. You're like an
Really?
angel. Yeah. And what was that blowing into the balloon? What is that?
It's for air compression.
You take voice lessons and they tell you to blow into
Well,
a
I had
balloon?
lost my voice when I was young, and I had to, and I studied vocal therapy with this woman, Katie Agrester, and I got my voice back.
And she tells you to blow into a balloon?
The blowing into the balloon is to compress air. If you need to sing and sing higher or have some air, because it's like a saxophone, and blowing into the balloon stimulates the pectoral
areolas.
muscles and the pharynx, which is above the larynx, which compresses air. And when you get tired, that's the muscle that goes. So it's always good, you blow it up for a couple of times
All
and
right.
it quiz you.
I like that. I like that. Now, if you could choose to play this song one way or the other, would you choose to play it the way you're going to play it for us now?
Yeah.
You would. Why, when you recorded it originally, didn't you just play it this way?
Because
Record company?
No, I was arranging this stuff then too, and they were freaking out. But I says, hey, you wanted me, you wanted somebody else. If you want somebody else, get somebody else. You want me, this is who I am.
All right, after this song, we'll talk more about that lesbian experience. I want to know exactly what you did. All right, here we go. Get into the mood.
All right.
Don't get nervous just because I'm here. All right? It's no big deal. I'm a superstar, but don't even get nervous.
Yeah,
Guys.
Rob, and then he got famous, right?
Yeah.
Remember when
Ridiculously
he used to stand on the sides when we used to be at the award shows, and he'd say all kinds of sick shit.
Right. Don't bring that up now.
Like, not like now. Now he doesn't say anything sick.
Do this the best
All
you
right,
can.
I'm doing it.
Do
All
it the
right.
best you can.
I would have brought the trombone.
No, just play your dulcimer and let
Okay.
the boys do their thing. Go ahead. All right. Shh. Go ahead.
Okay, ready? 1, so sorry.
What
I was
happened?
going to say, I didn't notice a difference.
No, I forgot. I lost my mind. I got it back now. Just pretend that didn't happen.
This is the new way. All
Chorus.
right, go ahead. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
The other chorus.
You're getting nervous because I'm here. You want me to leave?
Where
I'm
you
joking.
going?
Go ahead. Do your
You're
thing.
going to go
There we
call
go.
that
Shh,
song?
that was so
Okay.
good.
2, 3, 4. We have no
Gee, I love that. Oh, that was beautiful.
When it went up high, though, I forgot, but I figured instead of stopping again, I might as well just sing it.
You can't do it the other way.
Well, yeah, I was doing it before, but then I forgot.
Yeah.
So what were you wearing when you were in that room?
Oh, Madonna Mia, come on.
See, that's a beautiful song. Now I mean, that's boys. Good job on that. I like when the accordion. It sounds like an accordion almost.
yeah, like it
Very
is.
good. The guitar work, excellent. When these guys make a mistake, do you really ream them?
Actually, when they make, I'm always listening for stuff, and we all listen to each other. Sometimes,
Yeah, I
the
could see where you'd be a
mistakes-
pain in the ass a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The mistakes, though, sometimes lead you to another part that you didn't know could happen. So it's always good to listen. And then, we all listen to each other. So if there is a mistake, sometimes there's a possibility from that to go
something new.
another part. Yes, new thing.
You still sing like an angel, for Christ's sake. Turns me on.
Oh, there you
and
go.
I got the goosebumps.
You see?
A lot of singers can't do that to
It
me.
could be the temperature in here, Howard.
Yes.
It's pretty cold.
It is cold. I'm cold.
So listen.
So what is this dance music? Let me talk to you about this.
No, because listen,
what is
I
going
wanted
on?
to do. Listen, I did the Atlas CD. That's a side project. I did the body acoustic. That was a side project.
This is for cash. The dance music's hot
No,
right
it's
now.
more energy, and I wanted to sing in rhythm. I got tired of this mushata stuff. You know what I mean?
You want to
have
branch
some
out.
energy.
You want to have fun.
Yeah.
Like the song, girls just want to have fun. You want to have fun.
Yeah, you know.
You want to have fun.
So I went to England because I realized that not only do they drive on the other side of the road, but they sing on the other side of the beat. They left the driving to them, though, because those ugly merges. Too much for me. But I realized that, and I looked and reached out to the dance community to find artist producers. Like, I'm an artist producer.
Yes.
In the dance world, I figured if you found the same kind of person, it would be more like a band.
Your new album is called Bring You to the Brink.
That's right, I'm on the edge.
Who are you voting for? Did you support Hillary or Obama? I would imagine you're not a McCain person.
You
I don't
think?
know.
Be surprised.
No,
Right.
can I tell you something? I can't say who it is. Yeah, look, show him the package.
Let me see the package.
I can't say. I worked with a woman, Stephanie Schneider, from Germany. I went back, I was going to be a painter, not a house painter. Like in my neighborhood, you say, I want to be a painter. They said, houses? No, but, I went back to like that. I was so inspired by photorealism when I was in school.
Really?
And I
don't even know what that
back.
is.
It's what they it was an art movement, and what they focused on wasn't your typical portrait. Like, they'd have somebody from here to here, and
I
you
see.
see the
That's why
foreground and the background were equal.
You took